By the way, we're live. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
So,
Hello.
how are you all doing today?
Tired.
I'm doing alright.
Let's see. Well, we've got myself here today. I'm Matt, Leviathan Devil. We've also got, let's see who I introduce first based on who's. We've got Keat up first on the introductions today.
I've never been introduced first.
Yeah, I think you are next
That's
one.
not true.
Don't correct me on things that I know are wrong.
Well, don't be wrong on things you know are incorrect.
I refuse.
Well, the person who just told Keat not to be wrong on things he knows are incorrect is Mr. Sasquatch, everyone's favorite cryptid.
Greetings.
And everyone's favorite, I decided to roll up a new character last week and still haven't created that character completely, Bartok, or Will, Lightsbane.
What's up?
What happened yesterday, Keat?
Nothing. Nothing happened.
What
Don't
did you do, Keat?
pull that shit on me. What happened
Yeah,
yesterday?
I think you remember correctly. We're taking place in Questception, right? Side Questception.
What does that
What are
even
you talking
mean?
about?
How is that even
We-
relevant?
We're doing
talked to-
side quests to get side quests.
But we didn't actually do anything.
You're not doing side quest. You guys are literally taking on side quest.
And that was the side quest.
Yeah, that's what I was implying.
The side quest was taking on side quest.
Yes.
Yes.
No, the main quest is taking on the side quest.
That's even
But
worse.
it's a main quest.
It is a main quest to take on side quest, yes. It's not side questception.
Oh my
it's literally
God.
a main quest line, or in order to progress to the next part of the main quest line, you need to do the side quest. It's like
We're in
Xenoblade X.
Oh no.
We're in too deep.
Also,
Into
aren't these
the-
things called affinity missions? Oh, yes, they are, Matthew. I say to myself, answering my own question, because I know none of you would know the answer to that.
Well,
Affinity missions.
These missions are bad.
Your opera is bad. Don't ask a man his salary, a woman his age, or tell Gavilan that his opera sucks.
I'll do it.
My one.
No one
piece
else will. I'll
art-
do it.
My one piece of high art. Dash.
Yes.
Everything is just the equivalent of fart jokes.
What? That is actually like a Shakespearean thing, by the way. It's like he would make a lot of farted dick jokes. It's sort of
Shakespeare was
hilarious.
a hack.
Shakespeare was a hack. It sounds like Gavilan is Shakespeare.
A hack?
Holy shit! I was being nice. You made it into something rude. Well,
I
I
didn't
guess
call
no
Shakespeare a hack. You called Shakespeare a hack.
I didn't call Shakespeare a hack, Will. Keat called Shakespeare
Oh,
a
Gavilan
hack.
did.
And then I was saying, it sounds like Gavilan is Shakespeare, not in the same way he meant it. So you drew the conclusion that I was calling Gavilan a hack.
Well, actually,
Exactly.
Gavilan didn't call Shakespeare a hack. Keat called Shakespeare a hack.
Yeah.
He would, wouldn't he?
Yes.
And I ponder this question. So, how to phrase this? So, but Gavilan, if you're the best hack, you're also don't you want to be the best writer and also the best hack?
I don't even know what that means.
Also,
Well, you have to be best
Gavilan
at everything,
can't write.
right?
I'm already the best at everything I don't want to be.
So you're also the best hack?
Sure.
So you write the worst things and the best things?
Yes, everything I write hits all categories at once.
I see.
Meanwhile, someone has an out of character conversation with an in character character.
Yeah.
We do that a lot.
We do that a lot here.
We do that sometimes.
So, you've gotten all of the side quests taken care of getting them. Now, someone read the goddamn handouts.
Sass.
Okay. Is it on the? I don't see it.
I will try and pop them up for you, but your computer is difficult about me popping up things for you.
True. Free feet. Oh, which, uh, which one do you want me to read first?
Pick your poison.
Okay. Free feats and a taste of your lost memories from the Midnight Sage. It's Siege.
Yeah.
If you had to escape Taldor, you get the feats Die Hard and Numb to Death for free for you to understand later on. Amazing. And the Isles Jobs Part 1. There's a good amount that's been the text is a bit another more loot. Okay.
Yes. It's basically just loot documents. You can basically skip down to the bottom of the Isles Part 1 and just get all of the important gold information out of the way.
Level up has been gained, but to access it, there's some RP needing to be done.
No. The island's job part. You guys have been avoiding the loot for floor 1 zone 1s for like the past few weeks. No, the Isles job one, the one that I popped up for you originally. That just has a list of all of your starting pays for your various jobs.
Which one do you want me to read?
The one that I am giving you the name of. Time Lost Isles Jobs Part 1. The very bottom of it.
The very bottom of it says we should have a total of Mac gives you all 2,500 plat as bonus for the continued hard work.
Nope, just the very last line. So you should have a total of 30,717 platinum, 2 gold, 37 silver, and 5 copper.
That's new.
That's all of the gold you've gained from the last 2 places you've been, yes.
Oh, it appears my computer is frozen, so let's deal with that.
And then your total start wealth, including items, should be 42,983 platinum, 5 gold, 56 silver, and 5 copper worth of items and wealth. So that's golden items. That is not as a party, that is individually.
Having to restart my computer.
So as you can imagine, there's quite a bit of things you need to spend quite that bit of money on.
I don't get any money?
No, you get that money.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Wow, he hasn't even been here a day.
Yeah, but, you know, he gets to start off with the wealth you guys currently have. That's always how it's worked.
If I was him, I'd skedaddle.
Technically, he had that wealth before he joined, canonically.
Oh, so I'm not getting new wealth, okay.
You need to pay attention, Will. You have a certain amount of money you have gained. Also, I've already put the amount of money you have on your character sheet. So,
oh, thank you.
Yes.
So now that I'm storing my pages, how much money did I get?
Recently in raw wealth, 30,717 platinum, 2 gold, 37 silver, and 5 copper.
I'm just gonna say I got 30,000 plat.
Nope, but the gold, silver, and copper are important.
Alright, I currently have 4, so that would be how much?
I don't know. Add the amount to your current character wealth.
Well, I need you to
Unless
tell
I've
me
already. Total wealth, including items, should add up to a total of 42,983 platinum, 5 gold, 56 silver, and 5 copper.
Where can I read this? Just tell me that.
Announcements for total wealth and the amount of money you guys got. Also, there's handouts.
Oh, there it is. Thank you. Okay. Do some math.
Sumo. Okay. Come on.
Also, you have to take into account that the gold that you guys have is worth a
1,000.
bit more than the tendrils they use for trading in this place. Yes, all of you have gold that is worth more than tendrils.
35,771 flat. 2 gold. 37 silver. And 5 copper.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm richer than a small nation.
Oh, so you're richer than your own country?
Probably. My country was pretty small.
Your country works for your who?
I didn't come up with that stuff. You did. All I remember was that the castle was made of wood.
Yeah. Most of the buildings in that area are made out of wood.
Wood's a good building material.
Also, I said palace, not castle. There is a slight difference between those two things.
Ah, well, you can't call it a palace if it's made of wood. Stone's a requirement.
It is a fancy ass mansion that your family, the royal family, lives in.
Wait, which home country are we talking about? Bulgaria?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know how big Bulgaria is. Now I know how wealthy it is.
Well, do you think you're more wealthy than your country? Do you think you could buy your position on the throne?
My country, probably not. Where I was raised, yeah.
Oh well, yeah, no, that's a fucking stone castle. That's not a wood castle.
That was wood.
Uh, maybe the flooring.
It was wood when we went there.
I cannot remember whether or not this is accurate. It's before we were streaming, believe it or not.
This is what I choose to remember.
Yeah, well, we've been over this, Gavilan. What you choose to remember isn't always the truth.
In skill issue.
Yeah, on your part. It sounds like a you skill issue, plus L plus ratio.
Oh, the things I could say if we weren't on YouTube.
Such as your character breaking into song and dance about loving being not in charge.
Things involving cucking.
Don't know what you're talking about. Most of the time you remember it wrong. That's why I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, that's right, run away.
So, you guys have gold. What the fuck are you doing with that gold?
Oh, there's nothing I need, quite literally. What could I possibly upgrade?
Everything.
Oh, I do need an eye.
Well, yeah.
Other than that, I have no idea. I could get a walking castle maybe if they have one.
there's other things, like I've literally added magic items specifically designed for you guys.
Where?
You know, the journal exists for a reason.
What journal? Oh. Look, we have a lot of handout thingies.
Yeah, I have a lot more handout thingies, because not all your handouts public. I'm not actually mad, but like, you know, it's... Also, you can go on archives, look at magic items.
I think these Leviathan hand wraps were made for me.
Oh, really? You think that's what was made for you?
Well, I haven't gone down the list yet.
Okay, that makes sense. Actually, does it?
I can't use the goggles because I only have one eye.
You can use goggles with one eye.
I'm still looking.
The goggles are actually, like, literally perfect for you, by the way.
I'm looking. Hold on.
So, Sass, how's your day? I wonder if he's fallen asleep.
None of these seem particularly good.
What? What do you mean none of them seem particularly good?
Like they're not calling out to me. They seem pretty mid.
They're literally Apex items.
Like the goggles, I already have True Sight.
Yeah, 3 additional castings per day for free.
True Strike. I don't even know what that is.
The best first level spell that does not need to be heightened to continue to be good in the system.
That doesn't tell me anything.
It's literally, oh, I True Strike Spell Strike. I roll the attack roll twice and get the better result.
Oh, that's interesting.
Also, True Sight for 2 hours.
Let's see.
2 hours.
Yep.
What's this magic ring?
Amazing.
Rings for giving you additional cantrips and additional spells. Pretty fucking good.
I have infinite cantrips. I don't need those.
You really need nothing?
You can only prepare a certain amount of cantrips. And also, like, why are you so adverse to spending gold? I'm giving you everything to spend it on.
There's nothing
He's
I
giving-
need.
There's
I'm perfect.
I've literally given you at least
Right.
3 items you need.
Alright, name them. Name what they are.
Ring of Barding, Ring of Minor Occultism, and Faux Sniper Goggles.
And I'll buy those. How much?
60,000 gold for Faux Sniper Goggles.
How much is that in plat?
That is
60,000?
6,000
That's like-
plat. And then
Okay.
the prices for... Do I not? No, I do not have the prices for the... No, I do. I actually think I do have the prices for the Ring of Barding. If you get a Type 4 Ring of Barding, you can get it for 45 GP, 45,000 G, or 4,500 GP. And the Ring of Minor Occultism, which would give you Message, Shield, and Guidance, would give you a +1. Would be another 160 gold points.
Only 160?
Yep.
Alright then. Well, I've done all of that, and I still have a bunch of gold, so that solved nothing.
It solved exactly 6,045 platinum points worth of the problem.
Now, can I search for these? Are these actual things?
These are custom items I've made for you guys.
Oh, that's
Thank
great.
you.
Do I do this?
Mostly I made them for you because arcane casters get 2 of those items anyways.
Okay, let's see. One,
Die hard and numb to death. And then I'll put in the monies.
oh, sniper goggles. Where is everybody?
Hello, do you hear me?
Oh, I know you.
Oh,
I thought
well,
me.
Meme Name was supposed to be here, but he ate something.
Something must have occurred.
And then Lewis was supposed to be here, but I don't know where he went.
Well, that's a shame. Who will I yell at now?
Me.
Yes,
How you doing?
probably Raphael.
I can't yell at him. He's too perfect.
Why?
What?
Can you repeat that again
No,
for the
I will
people in
not.
the back?
Shield guidance if you're an occult caster, blah blah blah. Okay, so I get a +1 to occultism.
I'm gonna do this if it's I'm gonna take death for numb to death.
That's a 1.
Plus, if you
Okay.
have any of those cantrips already on your list, just put a different one on, as long as you don't already have 5.
I'm not going to check.
There's nothing called numb to. Well, hold up. Let me look
Numb
at
to death
Nephis
is not in
archives.
the compendium.
I have way lost
Archives.
thought on what my character can do. I mainly just do the same 3 things because of that.
All right, numb to death.
You know, if you like playing tabletop RPGs, you should try reading your spells.
No.
You pass has left you numb to death to death's call. The first time each day you regain hit points while you are dying. You gain additional hit points equal to your level and neither gain the wounded condition nor increase the value of this condition.
I would much rather edit my character when you're not looking. That way I always do
The
well.
card explains the card. I hear that so many times.
Numb to death.
If you play the
Okay.
card, be able to explain the card. Yeah.
No.
I don't
No, reading
really
the card explains the card.
Yes.
I don't
When
really
you
understand
misinterpret what the card does.
I don't really understand what the Ring of Barding does.
It gives you additional spells of particular level each day, plus an additional +2 to your occultism if you buy the fourth one.
Plus 2 to occultism? Okay.
+2
That's
to
pretty much-
occultism, and read the rest of the effect, Kate.
And the ring grants 2 4th level spell slots and 1 3rd, but I'm an occultist. I always have spell slots.
No, you have an additional 2 4th level spells, an additional 3rd level spell each day now. So you have 4 3rd level spells, and you have 5 4th level spells.
Speaking of spells, time to delete all of these spells here.
Okay. I will assume that makes sense. Now try out my 17 occultism.
You know, there are other items that boost your occultism, such as a greater pendant of the occult.
Yeah, but what do I use my occultism for, really?
Knowledge checks.
You got anything that boosts my performance?
I think you have those items already, actually. There's not
Yeah,
many
maybe
magic items that boost your performance.
Darn. Alright, fine. I walk up. Time for some RPing. I walk up to a store owner of like a general store.
Okay.
Hi.
Hello. How can I help you?
Do you have a moving castle?
No.
Do you know where I
didn't-
could get?
I think you should stop looking into moving castles, son.
Why?
For your own safety, he pulls out a shotgun.
What level are you?
High enough level to know not to answer that question. You walked
I
into a
lead-
general store.
Why?
He was only level 6.
Did I leave it close? Why?
Ah. Well, you see, because the last person who bought a moving castle in the premises of the Pirate Queen got hung. And then they blamed his death on autoerotic asphyxiation, and they turned that moving castle into a
hold on.
pirate ship.
You're telling me Morgan has a castle he's not using? Far ass walkout.
No, she turned it into a boat.
I did not hear him.
Okay, so what are you doing here, Gavilan?
Walking to Morgan.
Why are you walking to Morgan? What do you
I'm gonna
want to
see if I can-
talk? What do you want to do
He's
with the
gonna
Morgan and Morgan and Morgan and Morgan? Do you want to bring a Morgan to a Morgan fight?
No, I'm gonna see if I can get that castle.
So you walk into her office.
She has an office?
She has an office, yes.
You didn't have an office last time I saw you.
Times change. Also, like, I've always had this office in the Pirate Guild. I'm a ranking member of the Pirate Guild. I'm the Pirate Queen, after all.
I don't know if I would have chose chartreuse as the color of the carpets.
I don't know if I would have chosen your gray matter as the color of my new wall paint, but if you keep talking like that, you might find out that's the
It's one
case.
color. I don't know why you. Why is your couch made of leather?
Oh, honey, this is not the only thing made of leather in this room.
That is an odd thing to make the lights out of.
The lights aren't made out of leather.
Anyway, I heard you have a moving castle.
You cannot have the autoerotic asphyxiation.
Why not?
Because I stole that ship fair and fair and
Where
fair
did he
and
buy it from?
You know, the general shop.
So he has multiple.
Not anymore.
What happened to him?
Well, the other people who bought them also gave me my ships in the fleet called autoerotic asphyxiation.
Morgan, I can only show my square bottle so much.
You're
It
gonna
is actually, it is actually greatly taxing on me.
Grace, what do you mean it's greatly
Why?
taxing on you?
I'm altering time and space to create matter out of energy.
What?
Nani?
What do you mean?
Square bottle. Squirt.
You need to stop doing that.
You need to give me my castle. Why is? Oh, that's why my nose bleeds.
What the fuck is this? What is this
What?
interaction, Pete?
I
Why
want
do
the
you
castle.
want a moving castle that's been turned into a boat?
Because presumably it still has legs, so I can just walk it out.
The legs are used as oars and have been changed to match that new function.
Oars can move.
In water.
They can move and land too. They bend.
Okay. How's your wife treating you?
Which one?
The one you have.
You still have one?
Which one?
The one that seems to think you have a small dick.
Oh, she's fine. Why you ask?
I don't know. I have a feeling like one of us is going to whip you here in the next 5 minutes.
Well, why is that?
She pulls out a whip. I don't know. Why do you keep trying to steal my ships?
Well, I'm not trying to steal it. Let me make that perfectly clear.
Okay.
If I was trying to steal it, I wouldn't have walked into your office.
I'm pretty sure you would have.
That doesn't make any sense. I would have walked to the ship and kill the presumably low-level crew and take it, and then die because you'd kill me.
Well, yeah. That would have been an act of war.
Exactly. I'm trying to buy the ship.
Why do you want to buy it?
I've already explained this.
Because it's cool?
Well, one, because it's cool. Two, because I can buy a lot of cannons and put them in every single window and just blast everything. And three, I could maybe get one of the legs to hold a sword. A really big sword. And fight giant monsters with it. And I would call it Castle... I haven't got that far, but Castle something.
How much are you willing to separate with it? For it?
How much... Well, you stole it. So...
I didn't steal it. The owner auto asphyxiation himself, and I took it to fair and share.
That's not how I heard the story.
Well, it's
I'm
named the
willing to-
autoerotic asphyxiation, so who told you the
I
story
am
wrong?
willing to you. Let's start the negotiation phase. How does 6 copper pieces sound?
Oh my gosh.
He points a gun at you. Please do not joke about that.
How about 37 silver pieces sound?
She
Try to
cocks
haggle,
my
get him.
hammer.
Why?
How about
Pop the
hold on,
gun.
make sure there's no extra zero behind this. 3,602 gold pieces sound.
Is the merchant a dwarf?
No, the merchant is a very angry human woman who is the nickname of the pirate queen. I do
Oh,
have a handout for her. 1 second.
Typical stuff. Morgan
thought-
chilled.
I thought she'd be a redhead.
I
Why do you?
did not think about that, but probably should have been, yes.
You guys are racist.
What,
Wow.
child?
Wow.
Yeah.
Why is that racist to have a redhead named Child?
You
Also,
can't.
how is it-
You can't think of having a person who is fiery without them being
Wow,
a
man.
redhead.
Wow.
Oh, here I thought you
Wow.
were saying I couldn't think of a child without them being the redheaded stepchild locked in the basement.
Oh, I wasn't going that route with it.
I wasn't going there.
Wow, Matt. Wow.
Now, wow, he makes many an assumption.
Wow, what an assumption he make. How much was your bid again? I actually have to look up how much these freaking
How about you tell me
vehicles
that?
are.
Because I've also forgotten.
Ooh.
A walking castle, you said?
Yes.
Clockwork castle, you mean?
Yes.
You said 3,000 gold points. The answer is it's 30,000 gold points.
Ah, I will pay you 31,000 gold pieces.
Why?
That seems like a fair rate for it.
Yeah. Speaking of which, do you have Arcana or Crafting?
I don't. Why?
In order to drive one of those things, you need, in this instance, because of what it is now, Sailing Lore, Arcana, or Crafting.
I wouldn't drive it. I'd probably get Shadow to do it.
Who also does not have the best Arcana or Crafting. You'd be asking Raphael to do it.
Raphael's not
Hello.
supposed to. So this works out.
Wait,
So,
am
just
am
to
I
be
in this?
clear, 31,000 gold points. Or gold pieces.
Yes.
For a Clockwork Castle.
Yes.
I guess we have a deal.
Woo!
Are you proud?
But have you signed up as your own pirate crew yet? Because I'm not going to make a deal selling one of my pirate ships to non-pirates.
I think that's currently in the works.
Well, then come back to me when it's currently finished being in the works.
Damn, but then Matt's gonna find out about it. That will be to it. Alright, bye!
Wait,
I just didn't go out of her office.
okay. How do you feel? You finally have your Clockwork Castle.
Well, there are things I need to overcome.
Such as your inability to read?
No, that's not one.
Your inability to write?
No, that's not one.
What do you need to overcome?
I need to go become I need a driver's license.
I would also like to point out that the checks are DC 39, DC 37, and DC 35.
Raphael, roll your crafting.
I'm not here.
I don't care, roll your crafting.
What is your crafting modifier, Raphael?
My modifier. I'm busy doing this stuff. Okay, one moment. Going up, going up, going up. It's too slow. Just look at the show. It is a crafting of 24.
Wow, so that means
And an
you
arcane.
have. That means you have to roll a 13 or higher in order to make that thing move correctly.
You can do. Wait, correctly. So I can make this move myself, just really clunky.
No, you would literally probably not even get it to move.
What do you need me to do here?
You're gonna be chauffeur.
Gavilan?
You're gonna be my chauffeur.
Chauffeur, I think you mean navigator and pilot.
I don't need a navigator. I
Gotcha.
know where we're going. It's not like we're on the sea. There are maps.
I rolled in that one.
No, this has been turned into a boat.
I just Gavilan.
Boat. Have you not been paying attention?
What?
Pete, I just rolled in that one.
Well, it's a
Do you
good
want me
thing
to
you
roll
haven't
again?
bought it yet.
But my plan is to unboat it. That was the whole point.
Did you tell them that your
Unboated.
plan was to unboat it?
Well, of course not. She wouldn't agree, but I don't need her permission once I have it. She's a pirate, and I'm a pirate, or gonna be. We don't do things like that.
Okay. Well,
What am I
1 second.
listening to?
I need to
Oh god.
very quickly grab something to emphasize a point. What point that
Oh
is,
my
look
gosh,
up beneath,
Pete.
not
What are you
beneath.
doing?
I'm trying to get the house of my dreams because I can't have my real dream.
I just grabbed a giant chocolate bunny and took a bite out of it. The camera's not working on our end.
So what you're saying is that it will be a real treat that I will enjoy.
I don't know. Do you like autoerotic asphyxiation?
Well, I'm about to buy it, so I'd hope so. It'd be pretty dumb of me, Matt, to buy the thing that I don't like.
Don't you do that often?
Think with your head.
I think thinking with your head is what got you into the position where you were using autoerotic asphyxiation.
Well, I consider that positive, so yeah.
Why am I here?
That's a
Just
good
to
question.
suffer.
Just to suffer.
I'm here, however, to make the world my oyster. To
And
everyone
those-
else's.
How's that working out for you, bud?
Pretty good so far.
Hey, Raphael does a little wave. I'm here because of him.
Oh yeah, he's the pilot.
Yeah.
I'm here with
The
stupid.
pilot.
I'm stupid.
You willingly followed stupid. You're even worse. Aware that it was stupid.
Who are you
Yeah, well,
talking to?
You.
That's what you and Gavilan's relationship is. I'm here with stupid, says you. Gavilan says I'm stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Don't look at me. At least I didn't willingly follow stupid.
You wanted me to roll something, and I rolled it.
But you're the origin
So-
of the stupid.
Yeah, I wanted to see if you could roll to pilot it
Oh wow!
with a
Look at
resounding.
that. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get back to my studies. If you buy that boat, I guess I'll help you in that end. But in the meantime, I'm very busy with this. Take care.
Okay, bye.
I'm sorry.
Right, I bet-
Matt walks in. I'm sorry. Did I hear something about you buying a boat?
No,
Yes, as I say as I walk out.
I'm not buying a boat.
What are you buying?
I'm buying real estate.
How are those things similar?
They're not. That's what I'm saying.
Gavilan knows what the word real estate means?
I'm not an idiot.
Yes, you are!
Yes, you are.
Just willingly stupid. There's a difference.
What's the difference?
One is that it doesn't matter what I learn. I'll still act the same way. The other one doesn't learn.
Conveniently leaving out every single. He's putting himself in the effective gray zone where he doesn't have to learn anything, but he can learn whatever he wants when it gets when it gets to it.
I can learn whatever I want. Will I use it in a way you'd like? That's the question.
One, two, three, four. Okay, no more.
You could have also
Anyway,
just bought a boat.
I have not bought a boat yet, and I was not planning on buying a boat.
You probably should buy a boat.
Why?
I mean, we're on a series of islands.
That's right, but I'll need someone to pilot it.
Uh-huh.
I'll have to go.
A typical sailing ship can be captained using charismatic delegation, right?
Well, yes, obviously, that's what I was doing by forcing my subordinate to do it.
No. Like, I
Well,
mean,
you have to
like,
buy it first.
you
I
don't
can't
even
just-
need a skilled pilot. If you're charismatic enough, it'll move itself.
What? Who said this and when?
The sailing ship's checks to move correctly include diplomacy and intimidation.
Oh,
But
you have
this-
to intimidate them.
Unless you must intimidate the boat to move.
No, you intimidate the
With
sailors
more of
to
the
move it
people
for
in the
you.
sailing the boats, so to
You
say.
got it.
You mean the boat?
No,
You
I mean
gotta-
the people sailing the boat, Will.
Yeah. that's
No,
what I
the
said.
boat.
No,
You gotta-
Will. I'm not
Okay.
joking about this. We know how this
Oh.
works.
I'm gonna pee.
Finish your gab on Tycan as you intimidate the boat.
Yeah, but
I
that's not how that works.
I need to sweet talk the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Roll
Yeah.
to seduce the boat.
Hold on. I need to performance check on the boat.
You're rolling to seduce the boat.
Yes, he was rolling to seduce the boat.
What's the film called again? Isn't it called autoerotic asphyxiation or something
I
like
mean,
that?
it's a woman. It's always a woman, so.
I mean, I'm
No,
gonna change the name.
no. The
Eventually.
moving castle's name is autoerotic asphyxiation. On the contract, it says you can't change the name of it.
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable. Yada yada yada. Here's why you shouldn't do that. Yada yada yada. Anyways, we're gonna do it.
It also says you can't change it back from being a boat.
It's a good thing I'm a pirate.
Yeah, but you'd be breaking the map if you didn't go along with the contract.
Well, once I get out of here, that will be irrelevant. Why we're here, sure, we can call it whatever we want.
We keep saying that.
Whatever they want, rather.
It's also painted on the side of the ship. The SS autoerotic asphyxiation.
Well, joke's
Oh
on you.
great. Oh brother.
So, joke's on you, Matt.
Matt's not riding around that thing.
Well, that's fine. It's not his ship. He's not allowed. No Matts allowed on the autoerotic asphyxiation.
Good.
So it's a deal. We have our pirate ship.
No, that's not a pirate ship.
What do you mean it's not a pirate ship?
I mean, you can't pilot it. You can't pilot it, so you need something you can actually pilot.
The captain does not pilot his own ship.
Yeah, and your experienced sailor can't reliably make that role.
And you just said I can use diplomacy.
For a sailing ship, not that.
Well, you put some sails on it. Problem solved.
That's not the same thing.
What do you mean it's not the same thing? It's a ship. We have confirmed against my wishes that it's a ship. We put sails on it. It's a sailing ship.
It's a self-rowing ship. It has mechanisms to row itself that need to be operated using complex crafting and sailing skills.
We won't use those then. We'll just use the sails.
That's not how that works.
Fine. What is the most expensive sailing ship that I can buy?
You probably don't want the most expensive, so you can actually pilot it.
talk about. Well, what are the checks that I could conceivably do that is also the most expensive? Where can I see a list?
Conceivably do.
Where are the list of ships?
Archives of Nethys, vehicles.
Alright, hold on. I'm going to Archives of Nethys.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on one moment, Morgan. I need to break the fourth wall here and bring up my computer.
Jesus Christ, Matt, when does it end?
And
Probably
equipment, all equipment. No, it's not gonna be under equipment. What would it be under?
Your mom?
Vehicles. Okay, vehicles. Let's scroll the way down and work our way up.
Sailing ship is probably the one that I see that is actually saleable.
That's barley. I think this is a boat. It's a DC 37, which I could make with a 12.
What is it called?
A Heliopolis. But my God, that's expensive. 30,000 gold.
You have a lot of money.
That
That's
is a
3,000
flying
diamonds.
ship.
Are
Oh.
you sure?
It requires 200 turners, 3,000 pushers, and 1 pilot.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, let's go up one. That's the castle. That's a tower. That's a stomper. That's for sand. I don't know what that is. That's another clockwork thing. That's a steam giant. That's in the sky. That's an airship. Can I have an airship?
What's an
Yeet.
airship?
Oh, that doesn't have diplomacy. Never mind. That doesn't have diplomacy. That's an octopus. That's
What is happening?
here
Galley
we go.
requires 20
Galley.
rowers.
God. Okay, and I guess I can get a galley.
You can get a bigger sailboat. It would be harder to sail, but you can fit your whole crew on it.
That's for one person. That's a bumblebee. That's a giant drill. That's a sailing ship with 8 crew. We never have 8 people here, so I don't think we can do that one.
You have NPCs.
Yeah.
Wait, then I can get the galley.
Well, yeah, but you need more passenger space, so you'd be getting a larger sailing ship, probably a DC 34 diplomacy intimidation and DC 32 sailing lore.
Hey Morgan, why do you got an actual sailing ships?
What? Why do you want an actual sailing ship now?
Because I've been punished by gods.
Oh, hubris?
Well, I would say more ambition. But yes.
Ambition.
You and Alexander will get along great to keep.
Who?
Alexander Romanov?
Who?
You'll meet him soon.
You've met him already, but don't worry, he doesn't expect you to remember him.
I recognize the name, I don't recognize anything else.
Morgan says, well, you can go to the shipwright I keep getting my new ships from. But she doesn't accept payment in traditional methods.
What does she... What am I gonna have to suck?
Oh, no. Not necessarily you. You just gotta provide her with some action.
What do I have to suck?
She. You have to provide
Eat.
her with some action.
Are there any
You've been mistaking the ships I've named after sex acts as me performing them. No, I own brothels. I've just been providing brothel access to that person for making me on my ships.
First of all, do you know any shipwrights who take money?
Not anymore.
God, how do they stay in business?
Well...
How do they buy the lumber?
Well...
Well...
Hold on, let me turn on my interrogation lamp. How do they buy the lumber, Morgan, if they only do things in acts?
Well, you see, they have an overabundance of lumber.
How did they get the lumber?
We don't know, and at this point we've stopped asking questions.
Fine. What do I have? Matt, what do I have to do to get this ship?
You gotta talk to the shipwrights union.
Fine. Where's the shipwright?
Union.
Oh my gosh.
A union of shipwrights.
Okay, fine. I will go there, and I dimmed her out for real this time.
Wow. Impressive.
So you enter into the shipwrights union, and there's people spontaneously summoning lumber.
Oh my god! Why am I something
Oh
they
my
can do for free?
Well,
What?
theoretically, this would drive down
Hello,
the cost.
I would like to
What?
commission
I
a
thought there.
ship.
Dang it! I can't say that. I really can't. Unfortunately, I can't say that.
What are you trying to
Hello,
say?
somebody.
Yes, we hear you ringing the bell. Why are you so impatient? Why are you continuously ringing it?
I would like to
Wait, no.
purchase
I thought
ship.
they were taking 2 pieces of logs and having and then playing serenading music on top
Oh
of
my gosh.
that.
Anyways, continue on with your query, good sir.
I would like to purchase a ship.
Okay, how would you like to pay for your ship?
Can I use money?
No, we use the barter system here.
What do you want?
That depends upon the shipwright you ask to make you a ship.
Oh, who's here and what do they want?
Well, our top shipwrights usually trade favors.
He wants a favor from you.
What do your medium shipwrights want?
Medium ship,
Medium shipwrights, crates of booze and food.
What do your lowest shipwrights want?
We don't have lowest shipwrights. They're apprentices.
What do your apprentices want?
Money and freedom. But they get
So
neither.
they do want money.
Well, they don't get either. After all, can't keep apprentices around if they get out of their apprenticeship.
What is your lowest
Exactly.
wait boat maker man want?
What does our lowest boat maker man want? That depends. What are you willing to do for a ship?
Raphael, get over here. It's time to do your duties as my subordinate.
Do you don't you have a? You can try dialing your
Oh,
phone
wait, he's
to
here.
call Raphael.
Yeah, you
Fine,
can.
I will do the stupid
I'm
fake
saying-
thing. Who can I talk to?
He's not listening
Well,
to me.
our lowest shipwright at the moment is currently Abigail Smitty.
Smitty.
Smitty. Okay. What do
And
they
her
want?
well, you can go talk with her, tell her what you want in a ship, and she can tell you what she wants in exchange. She's 2 doors and to the right.
Fine.
So you head off. You go to the door and you squawk. You say hi.
Oh, bro. Hi.
Hello, my name is Abigail Smitty. What do you want?
I want a boat.
What kind of boat do you want? Do you want a... How many people do you need to fit on the boat?
Oh god, man, how many people are on a commercial?
At least 50.
At
Really
least
50.
Ah, so you want a man of war.
sure. How many cannons that got?
Lots of cannons.
Good, good, good.
Okay, now what do you want to exchange for a man of war?
Also needs a pretty luxurious captain's cabin and my face as the front little ornamental thing.
Okay, what do you want to exchange for this?
What do you want?
Nothing from you.
Raphael, bring your body.
Listen.
You gotta call him
Gavelon.
using your sending stone. Come on.
That's
It's
what I was
gotta
trying
use
to
the
say.
satellite
You have a
system.
stone that has a couple of lights on it.
Yeah, it uses the satellite system.
Hold on, it's 10
That's
words,
an
right?
acronym. Yeah. No, sending stone is infinite words because it's a sending stone. It uses the satellite
Alright.
system.
Raphael, get
Satellite is a abbreviation that means system aligned through energizing the ley lines integrated throughout existence. Satellite.
Nerd.
Here, man. I don't care, man. Let's see. Raphael, get over here now. Stop.
Ring,
Speaking
ring.
pirate shipwright.
Ring, ring.
Stop. You will probably
Ring.
need to use your body. Stop. Now, stop. Stop.
Ring, 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 ring. Okay, I pick up my little sending stone.
And you hear him say that. Also, he says stop like an idiot a bunch of times.
Give me a minute.
He said you'd have
Okay.
to whore yourself out.
A halter top would probably help our odds if you have one.
A what?
Okay, bye.
I think we
One
need an
moment. Okay.
HR department.
I used
over.
God damn it.
He sounds
I'm
like an
kinda-
elf. I'm not into elves.
I have no
Good
idea
night.
what it is, nor do I care to ask him.
You don't know who I am?
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
I'm a bird. All humanoids kind of alike to me.
Holy shit!
I don't
Sure.
have ears, okay?
Virulent.
I don't notice.
I
that
didn't know I didn't know I was befriending a virulent racist. Amazing.
Holy shit!
I don't have ears. I don't know like the subtle differences between them. They all just look big and floppy to me.
Am I nothing to you? Wow.
Now, if you want to ask about the minute differences between feather color schemes, I could talk about that all day, but sadly, he's not having any feathers. Unless you want feathers, in which case we can probably fix that.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Wait,
I'm
hold
going
on.
back to my dimension door,
Hold on.
back to my place.
What about this? Large nose form.
Nope, still not interested. The nose is too
Damn,
big.
get over here.
Yeah, but he's got pointy knife ears. Not interested.
Oh god, there's no one else. There's literally no one else. Wait. You have one guy that's new and might be insane. Would you like him? Do you like bad boys?
That depends. Is this bad boy an orc?
I have no idea. Probably.
Then no.
That one was a general. I have no idea. What do you want, woman?
I don't know. Olfin?
I don't know what that is. Get out of the toilet, cat.
Get out of the toilet, cat! What do you
Why
mean
are
you don't know what it
Why are
is?
you at the
She
toilet?
likes some tall.
I don't know what that is. I mean, oh, that's why I don't have any water. I don't know what that is. I literally don't. No,
It's
back
at the
cat.
toilet.
Humans from the lands of the Lenorm King?
Where would I get one of those?
I don't know.
Hello, Norm.
It sounds like a you problem if you want a man of war.
Can I just pay you in cash?
I have no need for the stuff. We literally can provide all our own lumber for free.
I'm gonna go to the favor people.
But I am the favorite people.
I thought you were the least good one.
I am the lowest one. I'm currently at my lowest point. I haven't had a job since Morgan offered me free lifetime of, well, you know.
They're sort of in a situation right now, Gavilan. If
I
you
don't
can
know
tell.
these or people. I mean, there's 50 people. You know, motherfucking cat. I have already told you no twice. Out of the toilet.
He's getting the actual squirt bottle.
No, that's upstairs.
Yeah. Well, you
Okay,
keep
so
squirt bottle real quick.
Ulfin are basically this world's version of Vikings.
Are there any Vikings in our group?
Are there any
I
Ulfin
wonder
in your
who's
group?
like that.
Well, you've got Alexander Romanov. Tasha Wakefield would technically be considered a Viking. Matt. Let me
Matt,
go down the list.
We have an entire character list, Keith. Yeah, you can refer to that.
That place.
Keith, we have an entire character list. You can refer to that.
I'm not at my computer. I'm wrestling with cats.
Okay, once you're done with that,
Once
you
you're
can go
done
on your
wrestling
drive.
up some pussy, maybe you can
I
come
will
back to
go
the game.
I will go to the people who want food and beer and things.
Crates of food and beer and things.
Oh, I'll go to Romanov. This shouldn't be so hard to get a boat. in a pirate city.
Yeah, that's why it's so hard to get a boat. Most pirates steal their boats or mutiny against their
that's
captains.
how pirates are criminals. I can just take one without any moral repercussions. I'll find a small pirate crew and I'll kill them all.
Holy shit! That's a bit evil, don't you think?
Not if they're evil.
But what if the small pirate crew is good?
So
Well-
what you're doing is a preemptive retaliatory strike.
Well, I won't ask.
That would be
Your first
evil by
captain.
default!
I don't ask the zombies if they're good when I kill them.
Well, yeah, but they're zombies. They're obviously evil.
But I don't know that, Matt, because that would be metagaming. I would need to check. Instead, you kill them.
Oh my gosh.
But people aren't evil by default, like undead.
But pirates are.
Pirates are not evil by default. Most of them are neutral. They're neutral.
Yo ho, pirates.
They're literally in it for themselves.
I will talk to the Romanov man.
Why? Why are you talking to him?
Because they're the first person Matt mentioned.
Romanov
Buddy.
says, I'm sorry, they want to exchange ships for sex? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah. I think so, yes.
No. Also,
I
I'm not
will
an
pay
Olfin.
you
I'm
what
actually a
ship-
little short. I'm a Varisian that dyes my hair blonde.
We have a character Bible sheet. Go look at that and be like, who's Olfin?
Who's
Oh,
that?
this character is Olfin.
Raphael, my subordinate, who is Olfin? Because we do need a ship. This is important. This is not just me screwing around. This is an important thing we have to do, which means we have to whore out one of our subordinates.
What?
Heather
are we
Morgan
boring
is
about
a,
again?
Heather Morgan's Olfin.
Heather! Heather!
Yes. This is
We
your
need a-
Heather Morgan, by the way. She's a
We need-
Callistrian summoner.
A ship.
Okay, how does that involve me?
We have spoken to the shipwright. They want a favor. I assume sexual, but we haven't gotten that far.
Did you say you need someone to whore themselves out in order to get a ship?
Looks like it.
Okay, you had me at we need someone to whore themselves out. Okay, let's go.
That's great. There is blood dripping out of the corner of my mouth. My
You-
feathers are graying as I speak.
And she walks back. She's like, actually, how much gold do you have? I probably should look into getting gold when you get back with Heather.
What?
Yeah, honestly, we should probably talk about gold at this point because, like, I have not gotten a job since the last time I've been offered sex, so probably should stop dealing in that.
Weren't you offering us multiple platinum to do a simple job?
Multiple what?
Platinum?
No, not Heather. The shipwright is telling you that now.
The shipwright wants gold.
Yes. Because they've
Yes.
come to their senses.
Damn.
Pay you gold.
How much gold do I want? I don't know. 40,000. Sorry, not 40,000. 4,000.
I was gonna double the normal price to 6, so we can do 4.
The normal price is 2. So I'll take 6.
6 it is. I better be a good me on the front.
Yep. Already got the design pointed out. It's you and your long nose form.
Yes, multiple forms. Wow.
Don't I get the final say on that?
Do you want this version? And it's you in your regular form, but you look like that cartoon version of Sanji in One Piece.
Well, considering I'm a bird, that's really interesting, so I kind of want that, yeah.
Oh wow.
Like,
Are
in
you-
3 dimensions, how do you even do that?
With great detail and delicate handiwork.
You know what? That's so ugly, it will probably draw fear into my enemies. Let's do it.
Okay. How many cannons do you want on this thing?
How many can I have?
How many do you want?
Well, this is a legitimate question because they weigh something.
I am literally the best shipwright on this side of the planet. How many do you want?
Physically, how many can I stuff in there?
As many holes as I can shove cannons into.
How
Oh
much
my
does it
God.
cost?
Per cannon? I don't know. You sort of have to supply your own cannons. How many ports do you want? 4 cannons.
Many ports. A lot of ports.
Okay. Now we need to go to siege weapons to find out how much a cannon cost.
Who knew
Cannon
that
costs
trying to build
900
a
gold
ship would-
points. And cannonballs are
900?
10 gold points and 6 bolt apiece.
900?
Yep.
Dude, just 10 of those are gonna cost more than the ship.
Yep.
I guess 100?
I can do 30.
Why didn't you just say 30?
I wanted to see how high you would go. To see how much I'd disappoint you. I get off to it.
End of wars usually have 30 on each side.
Well, yeah, 30 on each side. I thought you meant 100 on each side.
Okay, deal. We will do 30 on each side.
Okay. By the way, how many cannonballs do you want to be able to store at a time?
Yes.
I can put in a infinite cannonball storage container, but that'll cost you an extra 2,000 gold.
Okay.
He wants to splurge. Let him splurge.
Yes, and also I guess we should have good crew compartments for everyone else as well.
Okay, that'll cost you another 2,000 gold.
Okay, I hope you're keeping track of this because I am not.
Currently, we're at 10,000 gold plus another 60 cannons, and however many cannonballs you decide to buy. 60 times 900 is however much that is.
Okay.
54, 540,000?
So 54,000 plus 10,000, so 64,000.
How much is that in plat?
6,400. 6,400.
6,400 plat.
Okay, I'm just gonna take out 7,000. I don't want to do math on my off day.
Oh my gosh.
It's literally like take out 7,000, then add 400 back. Or 600 back.
6,000 back. Not 4,000 back.
7,000. That's 44,000. Okay.
So it would be 50,000.
Okay, I'm gonna just put 50,000 flat. I think that's 5. I can't see this. The zeros move.
The zeros move! The puddles have
gonna-
the creamer!
I'm just gonna do what Carl did and put 50k. Okay, great. I've made a boat.
Always the puddles.
You
I've
made a boat.
I bought a boat. Someone else is making it.
Yes. By the way, it takes
And
time to make a boat.
Like, how long?
I don't know. How long do you want to party for?
Well, I presume this is gonna be more than a day.
Like a month.
Okay, fine. A month is good. Wait, we're not gonna be here for a month. We've barely been on this journey for a month.
You guys, literally a month is a day outside of this place, remember?
Well, yeah, but we're not outside.
Yeah, the Time Lost Isles have an alternate time system to them, remember?
My point is that we're gonna need a boat in more than a month to move around this place.
Well, yeah. It'll take a month for the boat to be made, but you'll have a boat in a month. So that means you have a month of partying to do.
Oh,
All right.
yay. We should probably, as responsible mercenaries, train hard during that time.
What do you
I
think? What do you think?
Hold
Rabbi
on
Hillel
a
should
second.
do?
Hold on a second. Did Gavilon just recommend the responsible action?
Gavilon's never been a party guy.
What? You're a bard.
Yeah, I make money off of the party. I don't you don't use your product.
Whoa. Sounds like you need to learn how to party, because we at the Ice Peace Project like to party.
He can't get high on his own supply.
Not with that attitude, he can't.
And this entire trip, our parties have been like an hour, and then something attacks us, or one of us dies and then doesn't die.
Well, in this case, we're in a safe place
Roll
to party
initiative.
for a month.
Roll.
Fine, I will party.
How are
I
you
will
gonna
party.
party hardy?
I will attempt to put these chopsticks in my nose and then stretch my bottom lips.
That sounds like an athletics check.
And I don't have because it's a beak.
That sounds like an athletics check.
With
I
disadvantage.
am walking to my computer.
I am going to party
Into my
angrily.
computer.
Because when I'm angry, I pace.
You start and you shout at your cat to get off the
No,
toilet.
that's different. I would have done that anyway. Athletics.
You attempt to do so, and somehow it works because you have a long nose form, so you're actually able to do lips.
There you go. There you go. You satisfied. I have my boat now.
Your vote is in progress. I need a couple of weeks to prepare the next island, so.
I need to go lie down, Raphael. It's your turn to RP.
Who do you want to talk to, Raphael?
So, what do you think we need to do? What is our Raphael gets out of his cabin.
You
he
mean
goes,
your room in the inn? We're still in the inn.
yeah,
Not on the boat.
my apologies. The in and out. And
Burger.
yeah, In and Out Burger. And what do we need that I can help with?
Who are you asking?
I guess I'd be asking Gavilan since he's the sort of in command a bit. Of course, Matt's still here, but so
Matt's already
where we go?
partying.
Yeah, wait, Matt or Gavilan?
Matt.
All right. So Gavilan, who isn't partying, what do we still need for our group? He's gone.
You realize he started to choke on the chopsticks he put in his mouth and nose?
He's probably eating. He's probably sleeping. He's probably eating and sleeping at the same time and choking at the same time. So, it looks like I'm gonna have to head.
I'm here.
Hello, here. I'm Sass.
I was using a little cab's room.
What is? I knock at your door. Sorry. I use the sending stone then to ask what else do we need?
Like normal people, we don't need to use our phones.
You walk up to him, you pull out your sending stone, you start using it, and then he says, "We're normal people. We don't need to use our sending stones."
I'm not at his place right now. I'm still in the cabin. Sorry, the inn room that I've been studying in because of the other guys have been handing me stuff to learn. So as I finish up reading and all that shit, I pick up my sending stone and I'd be like, green, and go. I'm waiting for Gavilan.
What's this? Raphael. Decline.
He calls you back.
Oh, I probably call him back.
Ring. Phone call.
I need to still set up. I need to change my ringtone. And I press the green. Accept.
Hi,
Hey.
sorry.
Change your ringtone to "The puddles are coming."
The puddles are coming.
The puddles are coming. The puddles are coming. The puddles are coming.
I don't need to know the puddles are currently climaxing, okay?
Sorry, I was really busy and couldn't reach my
phone. Whoa! I didn't go there, man. Why'd you go there, weirdo?
Why'd you go there, man? Why'd you go? Anyways,
go ahead, Gavilan.
Sorry, I couldn't reach my phone in time. Real busy. What do you need?
Yeah. Sounds like you're gonna need some help with getting some stuff for our journey. What
Yeah,
else do you
I
think?
did. I did need help. I needed a lot of help, but I figured it out.
Well, you got me at the wrong time, and apparently you were trying to do something that didn't need my attention. So I figured I needed to use my abilities to help the group.
I could have
And
used it on right. Damn it.
so what else do you think we need there, Gavilan?
Let's see. We got the boat. We got the cannons. Well, we're gonna need our supplies.
All right, food, water. Say like supplies. We can we're just
Now, hold
sticking
on.
to the basicness.
We need to go big here. This is the HGS Galileo.
HGS Galileo.
We need to go big here, not just like hardtack and water. What I was thinking is, since we're now rich beyond our dreams, we could have a mini universe plane thingy that's just like farmland, and we can just go and pick crops.
You want to grow stuff.
You want
On
to
our
create a demi-plane on the ship.
You
Yeah.
want to create.
Food.
Technically, Maple
Oh,
already
jeez.
has one of those.
Oh well, okay. It seems like you are made useless once again, Raphael. I
But
will
they
try
need
and think.
meat for the meat eaters.
All he eats is meat.
Well, no, Maple grows plants for consumption on that too. So
I thought his whole stick was he doesn't do that.
no, he doesn't eat them, but he grows plants for other people's consumption.
What
Okay,
a noble man.
Big. For the other, we need something for the meat eaters.
So your Graveses, your Matts, your Old Ears, everyone who is in the
Big,
Gavilon.
Let's see.
luxurious,
So if
and preferably sustainable.
sustainable, huh?
Also, who's cutting your
Interesting.
guys' hair?
Or
What?
well, I don't have hair, I have feathers. Or renewable, for lack of a better word.
Renewables.
Renewable meat sources? I don't think I want to go into that.
Cutting feathers wouldn't be very good.
Maybe we could take some from the end, but I don't think that's renewable. It's
No, I don't
delicious.
want like stores. I want something that we can do indefinitely.
Well, it's not going to be high quality if you want it indefinite. So,
Well, that's not true.
Okay, give me one that's indefinite and high quality. Then.
Well, that's your job, buddy. But bye.
What?
If I told you, I would just do it.
And he's
I
too
have to
busy
find something that's
partying hard.
indefinite. Sorry?
He's too busy partying hard.
He knows themselves.
I have to find something that's indefinite, renewable, but also very high quality.
That sounds like you need to go looking into the shops of this area.
Yep. So it's time to go looking around. I start by asking the inn, hey, Forish, the owner, the innkeeper, so to say. Are they in the party right now, Matt, or is it just
The part you can go, you would probably go into the city because there might be something like what Maple has, which is a pocket dimension garden for a pocket dimension like ranch.
Yeah, that is true. Maybe someone has a pocket dimension, or maybe there's
Does that
just a
mean
garden
you're
that's
going to take up being a shepherd, Raphael?
a shepherd. I'm not bringing two of every. I'm not bringing two of every animal, am I?
Who knows? Maybe you should make a society check to gather information.
I would very much like to gather some information. So I am out and about, trying to find some nice, good, and self-sustaining food that can work. Society. Here we go.
That, you find a place called Rhonda's Butchery, and you walk in and Rhonda says, "Ah, you look like you are looking for something really weird in particular. Do you need meats on the go wherever the go is?"
I do indeed need meats on the go wherever the go is. How's your meat?
Our meat is fantastic. Personally, I don't have one. myself, but we do have meats. We have the meats.
Oh my gosh.
Bum-ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum.
So,
It's Harvey.
anyways,
We have
for
the meat.
for
We're not sponsored.
for
Shut up.
100 gold talons each, for 100 gold tendrils each month, you can get yourself meat on demand. Whenever you need meat for a meal to feed your crew, I can give you enough meat for that meal.
Oh god, I
How
saw
does
yellow.
50 how does supplying 50 members for how long is this journey? Probably
Oh
going to be a
no,
good
50 members. That's 1,000 gold tendrils each month,
that can be arranged.
which is 100 gold pieces because or 10 gold pieces that from outside of here
Yep.
because that's how deflated the currency is.
Yep. They really like their golden tendrils. Or tendrils, so to say. But yeah, that can be arranged. Let me take a quick call so I can figure out how long we're gonna need this. 1 second.
Oh, it's a lifetime. You pay the thing lifetime, but you're always being supplied so long as the ship is functional.
Oh. Lifetime.
Yep,
But
lifetime
if
agreement, but you pay each month.
the payments are incessant. Sorry, I can never stop paying and never.
Unless you
get
find
out.
a better service for a better price. In that case, we can renegotiate. If you prefer to do the butchery yourself, I also do sell portable ranches.
We have a couple of characters who might be interested in doing that.
Chef Tasha Wakefield does not do her own butchering, if she can help it.
Damn it. Okay.
Especially if they start out alive, because she can't bring herself to kill a cute little animal unless it bites her.
Anyways.
I wish I wasn't a vegetarian. I would kill so many innocent animals.
I mean, you can technically kill so many innocent animals, but not eat them.
Well,
I'm not a vegan because I like animals. I'm a vegan because I hate plants.
I'm a vegan because I hate a specific insect.
True. Anyways, yeah.
Hey, wait.
If we can, yeah. If this is a lifetime thing, I guess it'll just be. I can make the initial payments up here, and then afterwards, the group I'm in, the Ice Peace Mercenary Group, they can help facilitate the cost for the rest of if that's all right.
I see.
Because that's
yeah, that should work. But what are you paying with up front?
I'm paying with my own money. I got 1,000 gold. I can mash them up into tendrils if you want me to.
You said let me see your currency for a second.
So okay,
you just hand her one of the coins, right? And
yeah,
she
one of the coins.
inspects it, she bites it, she's like, "This is solid gold." You said you have 1,000 of these? Tell you what, I'll give you 2 years worth of 2 years worth of shipments for half of this, and another 4 years for the other half of this.
Half of what? Half of
the 1,000. So 500 for 2 years, and another 500 for the next 4 years.
You know what? You got yourself a deal.
You got ripped off. Ass.
That may be I may have been ripped off, but oh well. Hello?
Yes, you may have been ripped off because that's like to them that's like 10,000 gold worth of gold.
Wait.
Or not 100,000 gold worth of gold. So yes.
God damn it! I wasn't listening. I should have listened.
No, that's fine because honestly, you are only paying what to you is worth 100 gold or 1,000 gold, but to them is worth a lot more. So it's a fair exchange.
Listen, It's bolstering the economy. It's gonna work out.
We definitely won't cause inflation that will ruin this place for decades to come.
No, inflation has
Listen.
already happened. Your gold is going to single-handedly fix the problem because the currency itself is devalued. So if you put a
Amazing.
massive amount of higher value currency into the system,
That devalues their currency more.
yes, but
It's
if they start
time
using
to go
your
into an
currency,
economic discussion. Beautiful. So yeah, I hand over the gold, and as thus I may
It's a-
have been ripped off, but you know what?
it sounds
4
like you need to
years.
call your boss and tell him what you've done.
No. Anyways, I bring out the sending stone and be like,
Ring, 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 phone
ring,
call,
ring.
phone call.
Gavilon is the best. Gavilon is the best.
Matt looks at you and is like, change your ringtone.
Matt's with
What is
Gavilan
that?
right now?
I'm doing a very busy secret project right now.
Oh, by the way, did I
Sorry,
tell you I
Gavilan,
bought a
but I
little personal boat that uses my little spontaneous star ability to power itself?
Yeah, I
I
did. Or you could buy that, but I
I
thought
have
no, I
been able
considered
to get
some other-
I've been able to get us the finest meats for just 100 platinum.
Whoa, that's great. Move that there. Yes, there. That's great, Raphael. What's the plan exactly? What's going on?
Yeah, it's like 6. Was you say 4 or 6 years? I
It's
think that's
6
6
years.
years.
6
Yeah,
years.
6 years worth of an entire like good delicate food from Rhonda's butchery that we
Not
can
great.
easily. What do you mean?
So, Raphael, your job was to get something that was sustainable. All you've done is buy a lot of supplies, basically.
No. It's a subscription service that he paid for up front.
I know. The point here was you were basically just ordering
The
deliver
only
at this.
yeah, but the only thing that's sustainable would be a pocket ranch.
Invention.
Or
Pocket
Which
ranch.
our chef doesn't do butchering themselves.
Yeah, that would be if you were
You
able
would
to
have to
possibly
trust me
do-
with butchering it. Also, wait, guys, why didn't you just ask for an aquarium on the ship? That way, when we caught fish while, going about our journey, we could just throw them into the
You can
aquarium.
ask for an aquarium on the ship.
Yeah, it's an extra 2,000 gold.
no expenses missed
That's-
here.
You can handle that, Gavilan. I if you
Sure,
need
I'll
anything else,
do an aquarium. You get us some nice, tasty fish. Put the sign higher, and yes, I want it in neon.
Why does that sign say free toss jobs?
That's all- Look, I
Okay.
figured if we're gonna be partying for a month, I'd make money out of it. I'm building a club.
What's your rate?
Wait, you're building a club in this place? That's actually not a bad idea. Hey, we could build our own base here, too. I'd be willing to pay for that.
I can test out some of the spells that I've been working on for that help conceals the ship while we're partying.
Well, we're not
Oh, it's
on we're not
it's like
partying. We're
club-
starting a
like-
business venture in this place, apparently.
Well, I thought, okay, isn't discreetness part of the business deal? You know?
Well, yeah, but our ship's not ready yet. Or your ship's not ready
Once
yet.
it-
I technically
it
have
gets
my
ready, yeah.
self-powered solo ship.
And as we know, Gavilan's very good at running businesses.
Raphael, we should probably assign someone to help him with the financial side of the business.
Big-
All right,
this-
I'll try. I'll
big-
try looking through some people.
Actually,
Anyway,
Gavilan,
yeah.
you need an accountant.
Oh, shut up, Matt.
Because I think
yeah.
Livia's an accountant.
That would be great. Anyway, Raphael, cancel that horrible plan you got and find us some premium fish we can use to populate this thing.
Fish will be caught
Technically,
from
you
the
could
sea,
do
sir.
both. Chef Tasha doesn't just do seafood; she does both. So one of those is perfectly fine, and then the fish would be an extra 100 gold to populate the aquarium.
I want you to describe the cool fish, Matt.
The cool fish. Well, if you must know, there's no fugu in the tank. Thank God.
Oh boy, blue elephant tuna.
Yes, blue elephant tuna is in there.
Yay.
Actually, the coolest part about this place is that it's not only just an aquarium, there's a sand aquarium. So it has all the stuff from the Aloe Desert, including baby Aloe Desert octopus and squids.
Ew. I mean, that's great. Yeah.
You're a bird. Don't you like that sort of thing?
I'm not sure what my stance on fish is at the moment.
Well, to be fair, sportivores can't disguise themselves as fish.
What do you mean they can't disguise themselves as fish?
You
They
ever
can't
seen a
disguise
bug
themselves
try
as
to
fish.
pretend to be a fish when it can't
Well, I've
breathe
seen one
underwater?
Apple.
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
I don't think they'll be swimming around on the ground, but if I saw a fish on a
Look,
plate...
Gavilan, I know you can't read without your ring, but he holds up a book for you and points towards that. Put your reading ring over this.
Hold on. I presume that a sportboard cannot in fact breathe underwater, but if I were to put a fish on a plate, I assume a sportboard could pretend to be that fish.
Sportivores have to have a concept of what they're impersonating. So if they've never seen a fish before, then you don't have to worry about it. Most sportivores don't see fish without getting eaten by them.
They'll see it when I place it on the plate.
Okay, fair enough. But it's rare for sportivore to transform themselves into fish.
It has to be like a literal
Or
nat
cook
one or
meals.
something.
Or another way of putting it is cooked meals are hardly ever disguised as sportivores as well.
They
So
were
like,
jerky.
what?
They were jerky.
That's that's dried meat, not necessarily cooked.
Alright. I don't have anything to say.
Well, you could still be a vegetarian, but you could also be a, what is the thing that you're a vegetarian but you eat fish?
Vegetarian.
Yes.
But now I'm going full 9 yards. Anyway, yeah, we can have fish. Good on
Need
you.
anything else? You guys
Raphael.
need it?
You've
Yeah,
solved the problem that Matt solved for you.
Gavilan and Matt, you guys need anything else that I can help with?
Yeah, I
I
need you
need to get
guys
back
to
to
stop
studying
being
my stuff.
squares and party with us.
I'm too busy
Listen.
running a new multimedia empire.
It's kind of hard when all the wizards around town has been giving you stuff to study.
Actually,
I'll-
actually, Raphael, canonically speaking, that only took you 40 minutes on the boat ride, 40 hours on the boat ride here to do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Also, there's like 25 people here who could read. You're telling me there's a lot of elite wizards in this place? There's 3, by the way. There's like 3 arch wizards
not
in
like
this
maybe
place.
not in the maybe not in the island, but certainly around the group.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. By the way, Gavilan, Livia, this is Livia, your new accountant. She likes... Well, she's a Lust Rune Lord, so she likes sex. That's all.
Oh. Hey, I thought it was evil.
What?
I thought the Rune Lords were evil.
Not all Rune Lords are evil. It's a common misconception. But all Rune Lords do get more powerful by succumbing to their sinful attitudes. So, you know, rub one out at the beginning of the morning and you may get more power. A lot of people do that.
Well, we are making a club, so I guess this will work.
Yep.
Well, you can leave enough time for her to do her thing, so to say.
Also, you guys could take this opportunity where we're partying, instead of making a business out of it, to go hang out with the other members of the Ice Peace Project. You know, Raphael, Kimiko's here.
God.
And she's
Like,
currently
do the
on her
entire
3rd
trip?
barrel of whiskey.
God damn it. I now, yeah, I'll go. Yeah, I need to go to her. I didn't know she was on the journey. I thought she was
She's on the board. She's on the board.
off character. Matt, you gotta. Okay, so Matt.
I will tell you
it's on
going
the-
forward. I will go. This is Kimiko's new look, by the way.
She has a new look. Let's
Yes.
see. Did you put her up?
Yes.
God damn it! I don't see it. Keith, do you see it?
Hold on. My computer keeps going to sleep.
How about you, Will? Do you see Kimiko? Okay, now I see her. Oh, a little pizzazz of
Yep,
blue
she's
purple?
wearing
Oh,
the group
God.
colors now.
What's
what
wrong
colors?
with her hand?
Oh no, that's a mage hand that she's
She's
summoning.
got a tumor.
She's got a
She's
what?
gotten what?
She's got a tumor.
A tumor.
Her mage hand looks like a tumorous, cancerous hand.
She has changed her look quite a bit.
Yeah, she has finally accepted her role here as a member of the Ice Peace Project.
Cringe.
I wonder what convinced her. Sounds like I'll need to do a conversation with her.
And she's
Bup, bup, bup,
3
bup.
barrels of whiskey into her day of partying.
Is this is this over where Matt was partying, or?
Yes.
All right. So I get in. I get at the party.
Matt
look around.
and one of the pirate captains that you aren't associated with is having a drinking contest. Graves and Uldir are also having a drinking contest, and Kiniko has just won her drinking contest with Graves.
Really?
She has downed 7 barrels of whiskey. Sorry.
What the heck? I heard knowing what I know from Graves, he can down things really easily.
She got really
like,
good
he's-
rolls.
Wait,
She's
he or
barely.
she?
She did. She barely got affected by anything.
Oh my gosh! Wow, amazing. So
She
yeah,
walks over to you, puts an arm around you, is like, "Look, when you're with the Pathfinder Society, you do a lot of drinking. When you do a lot of drinking, you develop a high tolerance to it."
Wow, impressive. You need to teach me your ways.
Well, first of all, and she hands you a bottle, chug.
Here goes nothing. Do I need to roll anything?
Yeah,
or
you need
should
to
I just
roll a
do it?
DC 30 fort save.
30.
I will still issue you if you fail.
She will
Listen.
seduce you if you fail, yes.
Oh, I said skill issue, but yes.
Roll D30.
No, a fortitude save. A DC 30 fortitude save.
Oh, fortitude.
Yes.
I don't think I have a good fortitude.
Well, too bad.
Well, you
monsieur.
are an elf and you are a wizard, so that makes sense.
31.
Hey, you are just barely tipsy off of that. And she says, "Good job."
Skill issue. I want to roll.
You want to roll a fort save against alcohol poisoning? Well, it looks like you got a crit failure. You're starting to slur your words. And you're starting to go on racist tirades against about ear sizes of various races.
Yes.
Also, you called
Gavilan's
Bartok a son of a bitch.
Gavilan is going out there and screaming about how my ears are too large. I need to show him something.
You know, I could remove that esophagus for you because it seems to be causing a lot of problems.
You funny.
True.
Kimiko says, "I can't believe our second in command is such a racist."
You surprised?
A little, yeah, considering that he boned a dwarf. By the way, you know they have beards too. They're just down there, and she like points at her crotch.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Why'd you go there? Jesus.
Yep.
Listen,
you know, and a gold
Kimiko's
ring for every conquest.
Friendly podcast.
Listen. Maybe we probably shouldn't be talk about that, but if you want to talk about that,
You ever seen Alex Strauza
And
down
we
there?
were literally
Jeez,
asking to get canceled at this
I've
point.
never seen her naked. Jesus.
Good. She's her sister.
Shut up.
Wait, hold on. We didn't.
No, she's not.
Who?
Yeah,
How
no,
do you
she
know
is.
that? I never told you that.
I read
Did
your
I tell you?
mind.
No, she's
Guys.
not.
No, she is.
Also, Matt, the reveal of that was retconned out of existence.
No. Oh, you're right.
What?
No. Raphael still has memories.
I still have those memories.
Yeah, she still has those memories.
Oh, do you know that entire thing that we retconned out, the prison thing that we retconned out of existence?
Yep.
Wow.
The psychic.
Wow.
So
You
you're
really do read my mind.
Yeah, I
Well-
like doing so. I like knowing what the man I am interested is interested in.
Oh, what am I interested in?
Me.
Do you tell me? Oh. I take another swig.
It's just
Ready?
images of Gavilan.
No.
You also
No.
do have quite the concern about whether or not Gavilan would make a competent leader.
Yeah, there's that. Oh God. Oh no.
You also do have some fascination with arcane magic. Some might consider it a fetish.
There's one thing you're missing, and a fetish.
You also
Oh,
have a severe amount of guilt for your past actions.
that too. Yeah.
Honestly, I have a
there's
feeling
something
you'd
though-
be into me being a dominatrix on you for all of your past sins.
Oh my gosh.
Nah, why do you do this to every woman?
Well, according to
I don't know
Christian,
why
I
he
like
does it
my
to every
femme
woman.
fatale, so
Listen, he likes his femme fatales. Let him roleplay as a.
let
as
it
a
wait.
bitch.
Let him cook.
Let him cook. Yeah. There's totally. I take another swig because I feel like there's one thing you're missing, Matt.
Out of character. I have no fucking idea what I'm missing.
The bet.
Oh right. No, I already told you I won that bet.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
God damn it.
But
Oh.
oh, did you lose your memories of the one day you guys spent at the beach and then realized, oh fuck, that mob boss is here, and then
I
fled?
didn't think we talked about it over there, did we? I don't
Yeah,
think we did.
yeah. I told you. I found out you lost the bet, and that Gavlon is somehow a competent leader, much to all of our surprise.
And he's also a racist leader, much to your
Yeah.
surprise.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how often those two things mix. I don't know what I meant by that.
Listen, he just stumbles on. He's like, "Oh, my skills being of those ear sizes being way too large factors into my greatness as a leader."
Also,
I say,
Gavlon's
yeah,
just
yeah.
jealous because you know what they say: bigger ears, bigger dick.
And Raphael has yet to roll.
That does sound like something you. That someone reminded me. Raphael, roll a d12
God damn it! Why?
because Keith
12.
reminded
Why?
me.
D12.
Why are we literally? God damn you, Keith. 11.
Damn.
What? No.
11's good.
No.
It's not the best.
Listen. Let's try not to speculate on this, please. Especially with you here, Gavilan.
Oh, I rolled a 12.
So the reason I'm having you roll that is she like reaches, you know,
No. Oh,
she
God,
reaches at your belt. It's like, oh, I could work with that.
Whoa, now, hold on.
okay. Okay. Yes, Raphael is getting turned on, but still, this is at a public place. And he's
Our
like, no.
rooms are upstairs.
Yeah, but it's sure, but we can go up.
Foreplay.
Take me there, please.
Yes.
Take me there, please.
Okay, and
Before
she
we do
picks you
anything
up with her.
serious.
She picks you up with her telekinesis and start walking.
God.
All right. Yeah.
This is Matt's fantasy, apparently.
Apparently.
Anyways,
He
yeah.
just-
What are you
he-
doing,
This
Gavilan?
episode is labeled "The Author's
A woman
Poorly
picking you up is
Disguised
probably
Fetish."
physically impossible.
What is,
Yeah, a
what
woman
is-
picking
what
me
is-
up is physically impossible.
Except for a powerlifter, maybe.
As I'm heading off, as Kimiko is making me go. What are you doing?
I'm setting up. You know who we haven't asked what they're doing? Our new buddy, the Will's character.
What's your name? What's Will's character's name again?
I don't remember.
Bartok.
Speaking of which,
What?
performance
What?
check for me, Raphael.
What? Wait, what?
Performance check.
the-
Kimiko rolled
Oh,
horribly.
come on.
Yeah. She talks a big game, but she ain't good at this shit.
I'm about to roll on that one. I only have a 3. Okay, it's not gonna go so well.
You're both bad at this. You
Wow,
actually
I
did
rolled a
better than she
19.
did. You did better than she did.
What did she roll?
A 21.
Wow. That's sort of the same. Anyways, let's get off of this. Can you go to Bartok, please?
Yes, what are
get
you
off.
doing, Bartok?
We can describe the scene later.
We
Go
will
ahead.
not
What
describe the
is
scene later.
Bartok doing in all of this?
Yes.
Yeah, what are you doing in all this, dude? Just like chilling in the corner? Maybe just hanging
Yeah,
out?
pretty much.
Okay.
Bartok, I have something for you to do.
All right. Do you want to
Okay.
create a crafter's
What is
lab and alchemist lab in your Man of War too? That's another 2,000 per.
Sure, why not?
Well, I assume the crafters would be paying for that one, so
I'll pay for it.
4,000 gold out of Bartok.
Yeah.
Or 400
Okay.
plat.
I'll need staff for my club. Why don't you go interview
Does
them?
that actually give me like a bonus to crafting things?
Yes.
Yay.
It allows you to craft things on the boat, actually, is what that does.
Oh.
He wants you to interview at his club, Will. To be a bouncer or what? What are you wanting him to do?
I guess I'll be the bouncer.
I thought he would interview people to figure out who would be good at staff. Because he's such a people person.
What? What?
He's such a people person. He's a negative aimed character. Such a person.
Such a not non-intelligent
No,
person?
charisma person. Negative
person.
charisma.
Show it off. Da, da, da.
The only thing he's good at remotely with charisma is scaring people.
Aw.
And he
So
also
anyway, you
That's why he's a
work-
bouncer.
Oh, he's the bouncer. Okay.
maybe you should interview him first, Keith. Maybe you should interrogate him.
That's a good idea. I'll interview him. I'll give him an interview.
Yeah, that's what you'll do.
Step into my office, which at this point is 2 crates nailed together. The building is still under construction.
Spacious.
I
Yeah,
know,
like
right?
all the people working around you are like putting things in place still, and
Do you like my fountain, which is a tin can full of water?
Indeed. Really livens up the room. Have one in my office.
Right now, it's time for the interview time. Name,
Bartok, the beast of Babel.
gender,
Take a guess.
what to put down, bar talk. Age,
What?
Age.
Age?
Well, remember, you have eternal youth, so you could be however the fuck old you want.
wow, amazing.
wow, I wish I knew that, which I don't.
Don't ask a person his age. How dare you?
Don't ask a woman her age. Now, are you a woman?
No.
You do
Okay.
want this job, don't you?
Indeed.
Age, I need it
Age?
for
You need to do it for employment benefits.
I need it for the form. Now, what is your age?
Oh, I'm 21.
Amazing.
Bartok can't see this, but Gala is just scribbling on a blank piece of paper. Occupation?
Revolutionary.
Yeah, mercenary.
That was a trick question, Bartok. If you had a job, you wouldn't be here. You're not doing very good so far.
Well, it's a recent development.
I'll put you down.
I haven't had a job in a long time.
Oh, that brings us to our next part. Experience? Do you have any experience in the bouncer work?
My experience tearing people to shreds. Is that enough?
What if someone doesn't match our dress code?
Well. Hmm. Hmm. I guess I'm not supposed to rip them to shreds. So,
You rip their clothing to shreds so they
you
match
rip
the
the
dress
clothes.
code.
Dang
If
it,
they
that's
don't have the right
going.
clothing, rip it off.
Now
Take
that's
it
how
Yep.
you get. Now that's how a club
Because
gets
they
its.
committed a crime against clothing.
Now, if you were a kumquat, what kind of kumquat would you be?
What? What am I listening to?
What's a
Interview question.
kumquat?
Good, good. Not afraid to ask questions. That's a good trait. Would you consider yourself a team player or group oriented?
Sure, if the team is useful.
Are you a leader or a commander?
I am a leader of a small insurgent group.
Now, what you have here for references, I don't know because I can't read, but there's nothing here.
Oh, that's a bit of a pickle.
I agree. It's good we think alike, you and I. We'll go far together. Welcome aboard. You will not be paid.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, we're just shaking hands for a very long time.
This is a very fun
you
comedy
guys
sketch.
shake hands for 5 minutes until both of your arms feel numb, but neither of you want to be the first one to let go first. So you go for
It's like
another
a- it's
10
like a-
minutes until both of you
No,
are just
no,
barely
Bartok
hanging on.
Bartok takes
And
that as a challenge.
I know, so does Gavilan. So I need both of you after
know-
15 minutes of handshaking to make a fortitude save.
Babylon just doesn't
Oh.
know when to stop because he hasn't, so he just thinks, do I keep going?
I need both of you to make a fortitude save.
Oh, no.
Best fortitude save wins.
Okay, give me a sec.
You should be better at it than Gavilan. You have a higher con and a better fort save modifier, right?
Uh-huh.
That's what we call jinxing a player before he rolls, chat.
We will see.
This is what we call foreshadowing.
Where's his sheet? Jesus.
I rolled a 10,
I
so
changed
it
his
should be-
picture today. I think that's all.
Oh,
I did.
that explains why I can't find it.
Yes. Here's his new picture. He's carrying bottles.
Oh, that's cool. He looks cool. Yeah, that's definitely
Why'd
what
you
I
give him
want.
a cowboy hat?
That's not a cowboy hat. That's an Australian hat.
Why'd you
That's
give him
worse.
Australia?
That's better.
Huh.
He's a ranger. He's an outback ranger. He's a bush ranger. He's a bandit.
I can't find my freaking character.
You
What's
look
everything?
at the names, or freaking go to the top and type in BARTOCK.
Oh, there it is. Got it.
Yeah. By the way, did you see it, Sass, or did I just keep popping it up?
Hey, I see it.
Wow.
Wow, looking in his eyepiece and his snazzy red hat and his
Yeah, he has a true side eye, one of those
He's
fancy magic eyes. So
He's got
he has normal
swag.
vision while wearing the eye patch, and then he can take some precautionary steps to get true sight for some time during each day.
He has the exaggerated swagger of a team.
Well,
Oh my goodness.
It's
it
a
looks like
great
Gavilan
name.
outshakes the Beast of Babel by
No,
one.
it doesn't.
You want to hero point that, buddy?
I will absolutely hero point that.
Oh my god.
It looks like Bartok starts shaking your hand so hard, Gavilan, that it feels like it's gonna fall off if he
I-
continues.
Are you gonna also hero point, Gavilan?
I literally cannot beat that fortitude.
Yeah.
You can get a nat 20.
Alright, fine. I will hero
Oh my
point.
god.
Okay, you
Yeah.
rip your arm away instantly after he starts shaking because goddamn, he's violent.
Welcome to the team. Now, let's talk about dues. We will need to cover your uniform, your training, your. And he looks at him.
Rating.
No,
Uniform.
he looks at you. Your presumably insurance for maiming people. That comes down to a good 300 gold.
I'd be able
Then
to
he
see
has
the
to pay.
insurance if they're dead.
Well, there's next of kin.
Life
You
insurance.
don't need
you know.
anything.
Yes, I do.
Are you ordering? Wait, are you ordering him to pay you 3,800 gold?
Not
What am I
3,800. Hold on. 300.
Well, I can't believe what I'm hearing right now. You'd be like, I'm glad that you have signed up for the job. Now pay me.
It's just
Wait a-
300
How much
gold.
if I pay you in potions?
Do you have 300 gold worth of potions?
I can make 300 gold worth of potions.
Can you do that now?
Take me a while, but
I'm
yes.
afraid that we need to get you measured for the uniform. Like, right, stat. Let me roll a deception.
Wow, that's
Let
an
me
8.
0 point that deception.
Wow, that's a 2.
This is what I get.
Bartok, roll me up for perception because you could still fail.
Okay.
True.
You can still roll a 1, Bartok.
Am
You
I
can
Do not
encumbered?
roll a 1. I don't know how you're encumbered.
You can do it. You can roll a 1. Do
So,
it.
Bartok, he's obviously trying to shake you down. He offered you the job. He should stick to that.
What is going on?
He's getting
What?
diced! Can't believe it! Gamelon is getting diced!
This is my punishment for being mean.
It's best
So,
to do it now instead of in the
Gamelon,
battlefield.
you have a very angry-looking Bartok who realizes you're trying to shake him down after offering him a job.
I double down.
Well,
Please.
considering you keep trying to shake me down, how about instead I offer a different arrangement? I start using you as my coin purse. Whenever I feel low on funds, I grab you by both of your skinny legs and shake you up and down.
That sounds like an
300
intimidation check.
All
Versus
Yeah,
right.
will
it's like an
DC.
intimidation check.
Will DC. Okay. Oh wait. Oh, wait
What
for him to
your
do his-
will modifier plus 10? What is it?
That would be 31.
Well, you critically fail, Bartok. Now you're frightened.
Oh
No,
my
that wasn't
gosh,
an
he frightened
intimidation check.
himself.
That was just a statement.
That was a statement that comes with an intimidation check. Now you're frightened by it.
Oh my
300
gosh.
gold is.
You give him the 300 gold.
No, I don't.
Great. Great.
Hey, it's
Great.
not your
No, I
300.
should have given
Wait,
money
wait.
in potions.
Wait. Will, it's not your 300 gold you gave him.
Oh.
Whose gold did he give me?
That depends. What? Roll me a thievery check, Bartok. He gives you your gold.
Hey, hold on. Don't I need to roll something?
Yeah, perception check with disadvantage -2.
Down.
0 point.
Well,
Down.
you can't.
Oh,
Well,
Couldn't matter with
technically, you already had disadvantage, so you can hero point both of them. But I need 2 more rolls. That's still not enough because of -2, and it's disadvantage. So he
Yeah.
gives you your own 300 gold.
pleasure doing business with you.
Who's hustling the
Amazing.
hustlers? Wait,
And-
Hustlers? Isn't that the magazine Carl's mom runs?
I thought that was called. I can't say that on YouTube. Actually, never mind.
What did you think it was called? Out of like, I'll very quickly mute you guys. Give me a second. Okay, say it. Okay, it is not called Skanks. Also, you can say that on YouTube. So,
I tried so hard to actually be evil for once, and I failed miserably.
I guess you're just not cut out for the
Matt,
evil
what did you
lifestyle.
add to my strikes? Matt.
I didn't add anything to your strikes.
Yeah, you did.
No, I
I'm
didn't.
confused.
No, I didn't. I didn't add anything. I legitimately didn't add
I
anything.
had to say acid, chaotic, and like I just had to say all these things.
I didn't add anything to it.
I'm so confused, and I can't remove it. Why the hell can I not remove it?
Probably because it doesn't actually say those things. And it's the base
Oh.
text to your strike. Additional
Oh,
damage.
that's dumb.
Roll it. Does it actually say those things when you
No,
roll it?
yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, exactly. Just your local resident GM getting blamed for his own players' incompetence. We'll be right back. I know it's your favorite part. We'll be right back. I am not allowed live, and now the screen is live. Welcome back. Do you guys want to talk to some NPCs?
I can talk to some. Well, I still is. Sorry, I'm still upstairs. My bad.
No, that only took about an hour at best. You guys rolled a 21
Yeah, but
and a 22.
listen.
Skill issue.
I'm not gonna go down after that. Okay.
Himiko turns to you and is like, I want a drink.
Oh damn.
Wow.
Damn.
You really are utilizing this against me, are you, Matt?
Talk with your subordinates!
You can't. I can't. I could have. It's just that you went. You should have. You jumped. You jumped.
I
it
jumped
way
to
too
third
early.
base, I know, okay?
You did, but you can't just have that happen and be like, "Oh, we can just go down an hour later."
Fine,
Right?
3 hours later.
Okay, fair enough. By that time, they've cleaned up.
Yes.
All right, we go down, and what is the situation right now with our?
You
I'm
currently
up
see
to, like,
your
hey, Muir or
mercenary
some other
company
guy.
doing the Six Flags dance with Clara Sky bumping a song called "We Like to Party." We like to party. We like to party.
Oh, God.
I'm recording it for the commercial.
If
By
I guess
the way, I will give a literal hero point to anyone who knows the band that does that song.
No clue. If a couple of people say anyone from Raphael's Armory are there, I can talk with them. Talk about how things going.
The last time you talked with Muri, he called you an antisocial nerd, and that's the only person from your organization here at the moment.
Kakishin and Baraz aren't there? Okay.
Yeah, those
All
guys
right.
are Gen 2. This is only the Gen 1 expedition.
Ah, yeah, they're still. Are the Gen 2 still like study doing
Yeah,
stuff
they're still
back in-
training.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. Muir, the last time I talked to Muir, he called me a social outcast. So it's
He
time
called you an
to-
antisocial weirdo because you didn't ask enough questions.
I guess it's time for me to ask about how things are with them. So take a drink, take a little swig, and I go towards Muir. Where is he at?
He's currently joining Matt with "We like to party. We like to party."
Do what you want. Pirate history. You are currently a pirate.
Yo ho diddly dee.
Clara Sky starts saying something about a pirate by the name of Goldie Roger.
They're all doing the Devil May Cry meme dance.
All of these voices inside of my head, arms on fire. No, they're doing.
Is this karaoke or is this all a line dance? You gotta make a decision. Is this
No, they're doing
karaoke?
Yes,
or
it's
live?
a chaotic ass party. Clara Sky is now
doing-
playing "We Are" on the acoustic guitar.
Oh, you have to play. I have a little song I want to play. Plays Wonderwall on the guitar.
But it's that Team Fortress one where it's like Disturbed to All Hell Wonderwall.
Oh, great.
No, I'm kidding. Clara Sky knows Wonderwall.
Anyways, I head up to Muir.
Away.
I'd be like, I joined a bit of the what's it called? What are you guys singing now?
The current song is "We Are." So
We are the world. We
no.
are the children.
It's
Can't
It's-
expect Dash to know.
it's
He does not know true art.
it's
Matt doesn't know either.
Something
I-
Japanese.
no.
Something
There's
Japanese.
compass left behind It'll only slow us down.
it.
Our
You do
hearts
it.
will be our guide. Take the helmets, take a bow. That legendary place at the end of the map reveals is only legendary till someone proves it real.
Sounds like One Piece.
That is One Piece.
Through
one?
it all, through all the trouble,
Time and the heartache and through the pain.
so that I will
We'll
be
be
there.
there to stand by you, just like you always stand by me. Come aboard and sing along all your hopes and dreams. Together we will find all the things that we're looking for. There's always room for you if you wanna be my friend. We are on the cruise. We are.
Okay, enough of that autistic shit.
I can't believe it. I sang the entire song with them. I don't know the song, but Raphael knows the song, and Raphael sang it.
No, Raphael doesn't talk. He's not true Okama, whatever it was.
Listen, not everyone
He's
can
not
be
a true
One Piece
Nakama.
reviewer.
None of you guys are Nakama yet.
Not yet.
That
Except
joined
for
in the-
Matt
I
and
joined in the
Gavlon.
night-
Matt and Gavlon are now officially Nakama.
How much would it cost to invent a roller coaster?
I don't know, another 2,000, 4,000
But you have to know the
gold.
engineering too, so you can't just.
This gold means nothing to me, so let's just make it a little amusement park.
Oh
We'll
no,
also
make it a
make
club
club.
with a built-in
Are
roller
you
coaster.
still debating after
It's
3
both.
hours?
It's
You're
both
still
a
debating
nightclub
on how
and
to
an
make
amusement
this
park.
into
It's an amusement
attraction
club,
place.
club, and base for a military
It's an amusement
organization.
club.
It's an amusement club. Well, regardless, Maury says, you're terrible at singing, Raphael. I don't even think I heard you sing along.
Everyone else, literally everyone in the mercenary company was singing it except for you.
Yeah.
You
really
little.
are.
You guys really need me to go make a roll for this, do you?
Uh,
I did horribly, but I did sing along.
okay.
I don't know the lyrics to this, okay? You can't just say like, "Oh, you did."
Skill issue.
Oh, let's sing all around the world. Or
All
something
around
like
the
that.
world, statues crumble for me. You hear someone singing in the background.
Nah.
We're waiting, Sass.
I rolled a 3. Was it 3? Well, I rolled a 12, and I
No,
got
we're
15.
waiting for you to sing.
Nah, it's fine. Maury says, what do you want to talk to me about, boss?
Yeah. How are things, Muir?
Well, my family
Oh, no,
still
you
doesn't
keep on
want
calling
to
it
admit to
Yuri.
the mirror. I don't
Yeah.
know why my family still doesn't want to admit to the crimes that my mother had accidentally committed before she had died. But, other than that, things are doing good.
Oh, jeez. Sounds like a bit of a situation.
Yeah, the
How-
Iron
how-
Fist tribe is pretty prideful. The matriarch, our last current leader, was my mother, and she had a bad tendency of making things that should not exist, and I had a good tendency of cleaning those things up without realizing what was going on until I joined you guys. I sort of joined you guys to get away from my family so they'd see the error of not telling our people what was going on.
What did she create?
She was an inventor a lot like me. She created robots, and those robots had a nasty tendency of attacking people randomly. So,
Oh. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Some of our own
That's
kin died, but they didn't tell anyone about that being my mother's fault.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
Have you been working on your own robots?
Well,
Or
I'm
your
an
own?
armor guy myself, or actually I have to remember myself.
It says here. I can give you the important notes, Matt, if you need it.
Yeah, I do. It's, what kind of
Create-
inventor?
A Death Warden Dwarf. He's an inventor. He creates new items, including strong robots. Has a unique way of viewing technology. I don't know what this unique way of viewing it is, but maybe I can tinker his brain so I can expand my own knowledge.
Yeah, that sounds like a good use of social time.
Yeah.
So
How's
he
he?
said, "Oh, well, technically, the last robot I made, I still need to test it. My armor and weapons are going well too at the moment, but the robot is a work in progress still."
What are you thinking of doing? Is he going to be like a battlefield robot? Is he going to do
Yes,
like some
hopefully a
menial?
battlefield robot that won't be, accidentally short-circuiting and killing their own allies.
Like you're. Yeah, I understand
Yeah.
the. hmm
Mm-hmm.
You
By
need.
the way, this is
Is it?
Mori, by the way.
Sorry.
This is Mirror, by the way.
Yeah, I understand. I was talking to
No,
Mere Iron Fist.
no, I'm putting it up for the people to see what Mirror looks like.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
There he is. Look at him and his mighty. I was about to say hammer, but it looks
It
like
is a
a
hammer.
maybe, but it looks like one of those a sledgehammer to be exact. But it looks like one of those
It
kind of
looks like it's got a car
looks like
transmission on a stick.
there's he can like if he sets it down, he can have it speak a loud voice through the speaker or something.
Actually, if he sets it down, he can use it as a forge for other things.
Ah,
Yes.
cool. That's pretty neat.
Yep.
When I've been told that you have a unique way of viewing things when it comes to tinkering these robots and tinkering these
Well, you
things.
see, I'm not someone who thinks that we create technology, but rather we are a tool for building what has already been thought up of.
So say your robot, for example, under this thinking, you'd be like, it's more of a concept made into material, and things are. It's sort of like fulfilling something
It's
in a
more
sense.
like I am the tool being used to create something that has already existed.
That's nothing special.
Well, a magic caster might say something like that. After all, that's how people think spells are made.
I look at Matt while he's partying and be like, yeah, I can. Matt often does talk about like,
No,
he
Matt is
makes
of
his
the
own.
complete opposite field when it comes to spell casting. Like, he thinks he makes his own spells. Muri is like
Yeah,
the
I'm trying to
typical.
say, I'm
Oh, go
trying to
ahead.
say that Matt, I'm trying to say that Matt is like someone who creates his own sort of deals. So and that's like a diametrically opposed thing. If you are the tool rather than him being the creator, I remember back in the Magambia expanse, like he announced him teaching uh students his spells and trying to it was a while back, so my apologies. Is that
Oh,
he
yeah,
sort of
no. The Magambia Academy believes you create spells, not the other way around.
and when Matt gave his lecture or his lesson, so to say, he was like, "No, I can create my own spell instead of uh the spells being sort of like So it's interesting. If the tool is, if we are truly a tool for the robot, would that make like the robot then sort of its own sort of
Well,
sentient
I
being?
guess I'm not really a tool for the robot. I'm a tool for the being that creates my creations, which would be Torag.
Well, that would be you.
Well, I believe that Torag is the thing that inspires all dwarven hands to create.
Hmm.
So
I
I
need
am
a
one
roll
of
religion check.
Torag's many hands. Yeah, that does sound like a religion check.
Ah, and I have a 0 in religion. I rolled a
It
10 in
sounds
religion.
like he thinks of himself sort of as a unique sort of cleric-like role for Torag. He doesn't necessarily speak for him, but he takes his practice of invention and creation as a sort of religious practice in his own way.
Okay. When you view, if to those who don't view themselves as tools, sorry, I worded that probably the wrong way.
Right. I
If
view
a person
myself
goes,
as a hand of Torag's own creative genius, since I believe Torag created the dwarves in his own image.
what do you think of people who believe the equations are not because they are the tools, but rather it's more of an outgrowth of themselves, rather than them being its sort of own thing
I
that is
actually
created
don't have
by?
a problem with that sort of mindset. I actually encourage that sort of thought because my own way can be a little closed minded at times. So sometimes it's nice to have, someone like the boss telling me that he thinks he can create his own spells. It's actually interesting to hear him explain why he doesn't think he's just doing what's already been done.
Mm-hmm. Will there be would that change your mind regards to it, or is it just a thing that he's like, oh, that's his mindset and this is my mindset, and you sort of coexist together
Coexist
because of it?
together.
Okay. Okay.
Dwarves aren't typically the biggest fan of agreeing to disagree. I'm sure any of our orc companions can tell you about that.
Sure, I understand. Yeah.
By the way, Bartok, you come from Babel, where orcs and dwarves actually get along.
Well, you there?
Yes.
Will, the dwarves and orcs of this land get along, like, really fucking well.
That you came from, yeah.
So
Explain,
Bartok,
how does this happen?
Bartok is actually, like, good friends with several dwarven clans. Because
Amazing.
the united enemy that these two face is the Kingdom of Babel. Because dwarves don't like being ruled over by humans, and orcs don't like being ruled over by tyrants in this particular setting. So, over the past 1,000 years, your tribe, whatever your orcish tribe was, and the dwarven tribes of where you come from, Will, have become really good friends because you're basically brothers in arms opposing tyranny.
Yay!
How do you feel
Against
about this,
tyranny.
Will? Orcs and dwarves are getting along like brothers in arms.
Well, he doesn't have anything
For
to prove.
now.
I mean, you guys basically are blood brothers with a couple of
For
dwarven
now.
clans. For now.
I thought you were really good with them.
They are really good with them in this setting.
I'm
Been
joking.
yeah, I know. It's just weird because orcs and dwarves getting along is like cats and dogs living together.
It can work.
It
Just
can work,
rare.
just rare. Yeah. So, anything else you have for me?
I think, yeah. Unless you have anything for me, I think I'm up to leave you to relax to your. I
Actually,
guess
you should probably talk to some of the other members of our mercenary group. I know you probably want to foster the own creativity of your own, faction, but I think the idea behind factions is to work together, after all. So maybe talk to one of the other factions.
Fair enough. He doesn't want to talk. I understand.
No,
he's
no,
no.
talking
I'm
to
saying
you.
Gavilon doesn't want to talk. It's like, boo! I don't want to talk. Or something.
Busy creating a new multimedia empire.
What is your group name again, Gavilon? Is it like the Gavilon Gang or something?
Yeah, he's the Gavilon gang.
Gang.
But in this setting, he is the leader of the Polaro Pirates, Gavi D. Clown.
Oh my gosh. Gavi D. Clown?
And Matt is his own one-man pirate crew. He rides alongside you and eats meals and sleeps on your boat, but he has his own little boat for himself.
He also wears a cool hat and has a tattoo on his arm with an X out of one of the letters.
I guess that's what we're going for now.
I'll speak to one of Gavilon's gang that is not Gavilon himself.
I don't think never did any side stuff with him.
Actually, Gavilon, who do you want to talk to on the board at the moment?
Yeah, I want to talk to him though. I can join you if you need it.
Who do you want to... Anyone on the board. There's name tags.
Oh God.
Let me see. You can talk to Ophelia.
Hi, but I'll talk to the frog.
You can talk to
Glenn.
the person you just made
As
your
you approach, he
accountant.
says, Ribbit. Hello! It's good to see you, General. How can I be of assistance to you today?
General?
Yeah, you're a general in our mercenary crew.
I'm doing great. Bye.
What do you mean goodbye? Why are you running away all of a sudden?
I'm all thirsty.
And I was called a anti-social
You are actually a
outcast.
general. There's Grand General of the Army, and then you, the 4-star general.
Well, I come back. Oh, no, I just wanted to talk the shit.
You wanted to talk what?
I just wanted to talk the shit.
Oh, talk the shit. Well, what shit do you want to talk?
Your mom. That's what he wants to talk about. Go ahead.
How was your day?
Well, I'm worried about Aurora and her safety. Feel like this is the second time I'm failing her lineage.
Oh, I get that all the time. Don't worry about it.
What do you mean you get it all? This is the second time you're failing the Empress's lineage all the time.
He just says that just because.
Could strap a generator to the perpetual motion of our ancestors rolling in their grave from my actions. We could power the empire.
He laughs and is like, oh, come now. How influential could you have been on our ancestors?
We have been declared terrorists or almost terrorists about 3 different times now.
Oh yeah, we have been declared terrorist about 3 different times now. You're right.
If I had a nickel for every single time we'd be declared a terrorist, I'd have 15 cents, which isn't much, but
More than you'd think we'd have.
Well,
Wait.
given our actions, you're more surprised that it's not like $5.
Oh come on, you guys aren't that bad.
Then I've not been trying hard enough.
So, I
It's
hear
just
you're
a good-
taking
it's
over your own pirate crew, and Matt's taking over his own pirate crew.
That's right, and I'm looking. You're all gonna be a part of it. Mine, that is. He's sort of doing his own thing. I don't really understand it.
I believe he said it was babysitting.
But he's not. He's going to be doing his own thing on his own little ship.
Yeah, that's going to be following us to make sure
He's
that
like-
we don't get our ass kicked by an admiral.
He needs to find the man who killed his crewmate.
Gavilan, what are you talking about?
My nose bleeds a lot, man. I'm starting to get worried.
I think if
Wait,
it's
no,
alcohol
if you're
thing to his
Gavi
head-
D. Clown, then him pulling up beside your boat and eating and sleeping with you guys makes sense.
Yeah, that is canon.
Yeah, I know it's canon. So, by the way, I hear your wife and you have been having some marital troubles.
No.
Your wife says, yes, we have.
Where'd you hear
Damn.
that?
Is your
Yeah.
wife there?
Yeah, your wife, remember, she turns invisible because she doesn't trust pirates. She turns on invisible. She's like, yes, we have been having troubles, Glenn.
He's my shadow. The old ball and chain.
Yeah, this is why we have marital problems, Glenn. He doesn't respect me as a woman.
I respect you.
Really? What's my name?
Kaguya.
That was a little too long.
Well, I was debating whether I was going to say Kagula.
Oh. Yeah, that's another thing. He never says my name properly. Unless I whip him 30 times a night.
I just need.
I know, I whipped you 30 times last night.
That's correlation, not causation.
Glenn says, I see. So, where else do you find problems in this marriage, Mr. Gavilan?
Nowhere. My marriage is perfect and loving.
I have a feeling she said your dick was small.
Wow. But you rolled a 12. He rolled
That's
did a-
before. My,
Yeah, I said, oh, it doesn't get bigger before he rolled.
Oh. It doesn't get bigger. Okay.
And she says, yeah, it's only 12. It's not enough.
Oh my gosh.
I could only roll a 12.
Glenn tells her, look, lady, it seems like you need to hamper your expectation. That's
Why are we in this
quite
combo?
impressive.
Why does it keep coming back to this? Is Matt okay?
Oh, you mean the Emperor? I believe he is currently drowning in a barrel of whiskey.
He likes to do that, okay?
Yeah, he has his own problems, which no one else really condones.
Nobody knows what it's like to be the matchman.
To be the cook man.
Behind
Speaking
blue
of
eyes.
which, how has your marriage been? Have you been faithful to each other?
Yes.
I
Kaguya
think that's a
says
question.
yes. Oh, well, that's good to hear. Do you like being faithful to each other?
Well, I
But-
look at my wife because that's a pretty weird question.
You also notice that he has popped open a zone of truth, and he is asking you all to both critically fail on purpose.
Sure.
Yes, Kaguya does too. Do you like being faithful to your wife, Gavlon?
Yes.
She says, eh.
Damn.
Hurt me.
Who would
Well,
know that arranged marriage
technically, I do love the guy, but I love the guy mostly because I didn't know he was the man I was originally sent to marry. So, you know.
Who would have known that arranged marriage would not create the best relationships?
Where do you see your problems in your marriage, Gavlon? You're compelled to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help
I
you,
have
Ashava.
genuinely no idea.
You do have an idea.
This sort of came out of nowhere for me.
It's a zone of truth. You can't say a lie.
It's not a lie. I have generally no idea why any of this is happening.
Are you happy with your sex life, Gavlon?
Yes, I think.
Why do we always have to go back to sex, Matt?
Why do
I
we
don't
always
know.
What is it with you and sex? First, we have to go all D12.
You frustrated right now, Matt?
Now we have to go with, oh, it isn't big
Hey,
enough. It's
frustrations
12.
on
But it's
Gavel
not
on
big
Matt
enough.
marriage.
What are we doing?
Well, Gavlon, I have one final question for you. You haven't slept with the Empress, have you?
I have.
The Empress of
What?
Taldor.
Oh.
What?
No.
Oh,
Okay, cool. I was
I was like,
actually
what?
sort of worried about that. That's actually sort of why the Zone of Truth was there, and I started interrogating you about your own marriage.
Why? She's shown like zero interest in me this entire time.
Well, yeah, but some men like a challenge.
Well, that'd be like rave.
No, not in that manner. I don't condone
more,
that. I mean, like, some men like to try and attempt to get what they can't have. You know,
Well,
without forcing it. Some people just really like to test their riz, you know?
I don't even know what that means.
Charisma.
Oh yeah, I have tons of that.
Oh,
I'll test her out.
by the way,
I
the
will-
goggles you bought earlier, they give you +2 dex, +2 charisma. Check out those Apex items.
+2 dex.
yeah, +2 dex, +2 care. Isma.
Mod temp 2.
No, not mod temp. It would be score temp.
Score temp 2.
So you should
I think
have
the
a
rest-
20 in dex and a 22 in charisma at the moment, based upon Apex items.
The rest of the night, I think Raphael would just be drinking with Kimiko.
Do you mind if I have people occasionally stumble over to you to talk
They
with
can.
you?
Yeah, while we're sitting down, they can. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
3
So-
things in a row.
So, as you guys are sitting down, Germana actually approaches you and takes a seat, and she's like, if it isn't a fellow elven wizard, how are you doing, Raphael? By the way,
I'm doing.
Are
let
we
me
done?
see.
Are we done with marriage counseling?
Yes, we are done with marriage counseling.
Oh,
For
thank God.
I'm.
now, dude.
Tell me when you see Germana, by the way, Sass.
Let's see. I see her. Yes, I do. And
Awesome.
she has a spell book that's black and has a red dragon on it, and the other
Yep.
side looks like the sign of the Jedi.
So she says to you, I believe you're a generalist. I'm actually a transmutation wizard. I think I actually joined the group before you too, so tell me a bit about
Oh.
yourself, Raphael.
Yeah. Frick. Oh, sorry. One moment. I need to let me just deal with this first real quickly. And okay. Yeah. I just sort of got here via Matt's group finding me, seeing me in the camp, and yeah, they got me out. Thankfully, before they sold me to slavery, and now ever since I've been with you guys.
I do quite
Where's my
respect
place?
that man. He does seem to take anyone who needs a bit of structure in like an abandoned puppy, but at the same time, he's got a good head and heart on his shoulders.
He has
And
a
now,
good heart.
and now he's Gavilon's slave.
Are you coming? Are you tumbling into this conversation, Keith?
No, I'm not there. Ignore me. Ignore my rambling.
Okay,
So,
all right.
I see you and Kiniko are an item now. That's good to see.
Yeah, we've had it for a bit. In terms of I li- I think I'm blessed to be with her, so to say. It's sort of happenstance. I think she
Yes.
she she came about because someone was threatening me and took him out.
Oh, I see. So she's your knight in shining armor then?
Listen, the role will reverse soon, okay? It will reverse soon. I'll be her knight in shining armor.
Well, yes.
Don't get too stuck up in this dynamic between us, Germana. The tables will soon turn.
Well, yes. I mean, after all, she's probably expecting you to be able to save her for a change. Oh, sorry. I'm not
It'll
used
be it'll
to.
be
I'm not really used to interacting with people. I
That's all right.
grew up either with my mother, who was a Clistrian cleric, or studying with great mages in the lands of Keonian.
Wow. How is it over in Keonian? We were
Well, unfortunately, my mother and I used to live in Mossberg. Once we moved out of
and
Mossberg, things were pretty good, though.
that's good. That's all right.
I
My
don't
early
think you
life
know
is
about Mossberg, but you can always ask Avalon or any of those original members about that.
I will admit let me roll society. That's all right.
Yeah, you could roll an Elven lore if you have that.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Is this the place?
Mossberg is
Chris,
Mossberg is a very traditional elven city. They don't tend to let non-elves in, even if they have good business, without doing additional hoops. The Elven Council argues over the important issues of the day. The important issues is in quotation marks. Last time they were arguing if you put two pizzas together, does that make it a sandwich?
Oh my gosh, it's that level of
Yeah.
you don't have to worry,
And
Seth.
the last
You know what?
time you heard
I
about,
I've
and the
written a
last time this
delegation.
group here was in Mossberg, it got burned to the ground.
Oh gosh,
Well,
their last
partially burned to
delegation
the
was
ground.
we need to see the pimple on Pete's butt. Everyone who votes in favor of it, aye. And that was the last thing they signed before things went to
And
hell.
we definitely might have been responsible for the destruction of that city.
What? Explain.
Yeah, actually,
Uh,
Gavilan, you said that in character now.
okay. Why do you keep just well, we may have opened up a box that had a giant cube monster in it.
Oh my gosh. I'm
We
sorry,
didn't know
Germana.
that at the time.
And it was Doth that opened it, or me. It was probably me.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't either of you. It was the character Fritz was playing at the time, the Fox Oracle.
Oh.
Because they broke into the place with you, because you broke in by performing and they broke in Foxfort. And then they went to the place to get the thing out of the thing. And then, Beck decides to summon a blood ooze using the blood of the Clistrians and the Oracle. And fortunately, they're Clistrian clerics, or otherwise they would have AIDS.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry about that, Germana. I didn't know that.
Nah, fuck those people. Last time I was there, their argument was, do women have rights? That's why me and my mother left. They eventually decided that women do indeed have rights, but they should not.
Wait.
Like I said, very traditional elven, right? Yeah, very traditional elven city. They couldn't deny that, legally speaking, women had rights nowadays, but they also thought traditionally elven women should not have the same rights as elven men, so, they shouldn't.
Yeah, alright, I see what you mean. All good.
Yeah, very backwards people. But, I did technically get a scholarship to a wizard school out of that whole ordeal.
Oh, where to? Kyonin?
Kyonin, it was a city not far from there where they ultimately recruited me after I was just graduated. I was looking for work, and they also recruited Darius Targan and Ariel Solis, and she waves those two over. Ariel here is actually not from Kyonin originally. She was a traveler. She's from the Elven lands over by where Gavelon's at originally, and she's actually one of the Solis sisters, the three sisters that were kidnapped about 40 years ago when they were infants.
Hey, Solis sister. Hey,
So, I believe both of these two worship Ketipus, right? And Ariel says, yes, Ketipus, the traditional elven deity of slaying demons. And Darius says, my goal in life is to see a world without Tree Razor in it.
I see.
Do you know anything about Tree Razor, Sass? That's another elven lore check or religion check, by the way.
I've heard of. I keep forgetting, but that did come up recently when I was looking. So why don't
you make an elven lore check? So, Tree Razor is a demon lord and the sworn enemy of the elves. He is locked away in swamplands in Keonian due to powerful magic. Parties of adventurers have tried to kill him before and have never come back.
That sounds like a checklist that needs to be checked soon.
That sounds like either end game of this campaign or like end of the first half of Path to Destroy Nihil level territory.
I'm fine with attacking them towards the once I'm up to adequate level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Germana says, you seem to know a lot about our people's homelands and history. Where did you study about our past?
Oh, me? Oh,
yes.
I thought you. Oh. There's been a lot. Ever since I've lost my memories, it's been a bit to take the. It's been taking a lot of reading for me to catch up on stuff. There's a lot of spots that I do have, and there's a lot.
Oh, so you're self-taught. That's actually very interesting, Germana says.
Yep. In terms of, it takes me a bit to realize what is being talked about. So, my apologies if I seem a bit. My attitude on it is a bit. My knowledge in something is a bit lacking, so to say.
Oh, it's fine. We do know you're an amnesiac, and after all, we've heard some stories from Kimiko, actually.
Stories?
Yeah, such as you seem to have a very naive and innocent heart to you. You have a very typical elven aloofness to your being.
I look at her across sort of like sitting next to me, like, huh, I guess so.
He sort of like
Would you?
whispers in your ear, it's a compliment. Like, that's one of the
Mhm.
highest praises an elven woman can give the man she likes.
He smiles from that. Um, a bit flustered actually. Uh, would would you're part of the Pact of Steel and Waves, right, Germana?
Yup.
What would be the what is it entailed? When is it sort of like Steel
So
and
Matt
Waves? Is it
and Graves created that part of the project. Matt technically doesn't lead that faction. Graves does, but it's basically a faction dedicated to those who specifically focus on martial or magical might as their way to success in the world.
Gotcha? So you guys are really talented martial abilities and magical abilities, or at least focus in that. Hmm,
Yep.
cool.
Some might consider
As
it the more generic factions of the group.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, if if you want, I guess you'd say like they are certainly the ones that study hard into like uh get more ambitious. And oh yeah, there's an entire portion of our guys named that's part of a coalition called Ambition. I
Yeah,
forgot about that.
Ambition is actually just one of the mercenary groups we had join us. They're a bounty hunting group. That's Alexander Romanov and his guys. They
How
focus on
dedicated
bounty work and that sort of thing.
at this motion, Raphael sort of closes in and he's like whispers, almost whisper like, how do you feel about the Ambition guys? Do you feel that they trust us? Because it seems like they've been with us for a while, and if they're also a mercenary group, are
Oh,
they
we've been
loyal to
fully
us?
unified at this point, but
Gotcha.
honestly, outside of Alexander, the former leader of the group, I feel they're all pretty loyal to the cause.
Why would you say Alexander is just a bit iffy on
Well,
his
he
loyalty?
seems a bit ambitious for my liking. You see, part
Gotcha.
of the main concern I have is uh, the Federation likes to know the leader of our mercenary group is someone they approve of, so it's not necessarily going to be Gavilan taking over if Matt goes completely out of commission. So
Hmm.
they have
What?
asked me to look into a few people. One of them is Gavilan, and he seems to be earning his chops more so recently than anything else. Other
But one of
members
those
of the
candidates is
group
also
are
Alexander, so yeah.
Alexander,
Mm.
Lancelot, and Seth, but I haven't seen Seth in a
Lancelot
while.
and Seth. Oh,
Yep.
jeez. Huh. That's really interesting.
Yes.
I'll be interested. It'll be interested to see how this mercenary group goes.
Well,
These
hopefully
islands are
we don't
really
lose Matt anytime soon.
hopefully.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I look at Matt. He's still enjoying himself and dancing and singing whatever One Piece song there is that's on at the moment.
Yeah. Speaking of One Piece songs, let me pull up some lyrics.
Right now. Blah 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 blah.
No, there's a actual song they sing at parties. Remember?
Gather up all of the
Love the
crew.
crew. It's time. Sorry, 1 second. Yo
I don't
ho
think
ho, yo ho 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 ho, yo
so.
ho ho, yo ho ho.
Gather up
Go
all of.
gather up all of the crew. It's time. Yeah, no, that's. It's giving me weird. It's giving me weird lyrics. Go.
That
Yeah, it's. Yeah,
He's wearing.
gather up all of the crew. It's time to ship out Binks's brew. The wind it blows to where, who knows, the waves will be our guide. Or across the ocean's tide, rays of sunshine far and wide. The birds they sing of cheerful things in circles passing by. Bid farewell to Weaver's Town, say so long to Port Renown. Sing a song, it won't be long before we're casting off. Cross the gold and silver waves, changing into water sprays, sailing out on our journey to the ends of the sea. Then it goes off into piano from there because they're too busy to have the voice actor sing the rest of the song.
Even though he totally would and create his own lyrics.
Yes.
I've heard the leader of Ambition, so to say, is actually two. Never heard of this Leah Mariu person. I mean, I've seen her in sort of our member books, but I've never really seen her in
Yeah, that's
person.
Fritz's character. So whenever he gets back, that'll be. They're a
All good.
gunslinging magus, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Anything in terms of like what from Germana says, like, oh, he's just like, he sort of just.
Oh, she's been away for a while, but whenever she comes back, she brings gifts. So she's a good woman.
Good woman. Okay. I look at fuck. I look at Darius. Oh, Darius. How have you? Fuck. Like, God, I'm very bad at this. How are you in? Who are? What is your position in the whole Pact of Steel and Waves?
My position, I'm just a member at the moment. I mentor people when it comes to bows and spell striking from distance, so. Me and German
Nice.
are considered mentors of that organization.
You guys help train the
Newer recruits,
second
yes.
generation, yeah.
Yep. Not sure why he
How many
calls
is
them
it?
generations, but currently it's just for Gen 1 and Gen 2.
Yeah, has he? How many people have come in on your end?
We say it's very generic because it is very generic. A lot of people do come in to Pact of Steel and Waves and then go off from there once they find a more suitable niche, so to speak.
Huh. Okay. Gotcha. I'm
And
guessing you're also from Kyonen.
yes, actually, I'm a guard, but most people know me more as the gambler of my hometown. I like a good game of cards. Me and Cade play every so often. I can't tell if he's cheating, but he is very talented nonetheless.
He may be cheating. I've seen him firsthand. He may be cheating.
Really, it doesn't seem like the type.
But he says he doesn't cheat.
Listen, I saw him sometimes utilize little sleight of wrist, sleight of hand trick. Got stationing a card within their wrist, not in during the game for other reasons, for other
Actually,
affairs.
he said he used to cheat while he was in prison, but that's because everyone in prison cheated.
Oh yeah, that is true. He didn't cheat out before prison, but he started cheating during prison. So he might be now since he's out. He might be reformed.
Yes, reformed.
Or sure.
Also, technically, Ryder, my little companion here. So, for reference, here's a picture of Darius.
Darius. Da-da-da-da.
And Ryder is actually at his feet there.
Look at those goggles and look at that eagle. Look at that bow and look at that arrow.
That arrow is being charged with a Shocking Hand spell because, yes, ranged Magus can do Shocking Hands from range, and Shocking Hands is a dumb spell, right, Will? Shocking Hands is a good spell to be able to reach with, right, Will?
You said yes?
You're so right, Matt.
I'm pretty sure you mean shock and grasp.
Shocking Grasp, yes.
I remember it being
it
okay.
does persistent damage,
Pretty good.
Will. to anything
Oh,
wearing
that's
metal.
pretty gross.
So being able to shoot people with an arrow with that spell attached to it from like 120 feet.
Sounds
Yeah, it's
pretty
nice.
Yeah, pretty nice.
By the
Plus
way,
he
Bartok can throw a
multi-classed
star knife and a
potion
almost that
Ranger.
far, by the way.
Yeah, plus he multi-classed into Ranger Will, so he also took Far Shot.
Oh.
Neat,
Fair
huh?
enough.
So, and that is a composite longbow, so it's pretty far. But Bartok is still doing a really good job for Flurry Ranger's range. Like, that is a really good feat. Far Shot.
Good
Yep.
job, Bartok.
And Darius says, and Ryder here, I've had him since he was a little chick.
Is
And-
he perched on his shoulder or something, or?
No, I think what you're... no, he wears, he actually looks like he's wearing heavy armor from the looks of things. I can't remember if that's what his sheet is.
I'm thinking of his a familiar. Eagle.
Oh, yeah. When in situations like this, he does perch on his shoulder. No, actually, his armor looks like it's heavy armor, but if you touch it, it's just like leather painted metallic colors. And he says
Leather painted metallic.
Yes.
Wow.
He says it's traditional Keonian, wear for guards. I used to be a guard, remember? So.
Yep, I do remember. What got you to get here? I guess with the help
some
of
extensive debts to some of my gambling buddies.
Oh. Do you feel like you still have you paid off that debt?
Oh yes, within the first month of joining. Do you know how ridiculous we get paid?
I know, right? I was worried. It was like, is this debt like so much so that you're still here?
No, it was like
I was
500 gold. I
Oh,
want to
God.
be here now because I believe in the project's virtues.
Much of Matt's Nation's annual budget just goes to the Mercenary Guild.
Actually, most of the federations, like 10% of each federation company pays for the Mercenary Guild.
Holy Jesus!
So 10% of all taxes, all business taxes, goes to us.
We better do a good job then. Jesus.
Technically, technically it's not just us, but like guys remember we have at least 10,000 members at this point, right?
That is true, but it sounds like is this like we are acting as like an army if they're
Yes.
all paying taxes.
We are acting as a neutral army amongst the Federation.
A neutral army that is only paid for by the Federation.
A neutral army amongst the Federation's nations who have their own armies.
That is headed by Taldor, and because
by technically,
the Emperor of Taldor.
The Emperor and Empress of Taldor are considered the executive branch. The other branches of the government are decided through the legislative branches that are elected throughout the Federation.
Well, does the legislative branch have a say on the mercenary group, or?
Yes, they actually are the people who recommended the mercenary group. Matt did not recommend the mercenary group.
Does he have to go to the legislative yo, I'm doing this, and they'd be like, oh, that's all right, and everything? And
considering the legislative branch currently thinks he's missing,
and is currently kind of cooing the nation.
Listen, it sounds like that's a lot of tax money. Okay, I'm starting to feel guilty.
Technically, we are raising a lot of people out of poverty too.
We're also putting a lot of people in poverty.
Army is a good place to put them out of poverty, but we better be effective with what we do.
We are pretty effective. We did end that war in Andoran pretty quickly once we entered it.
True.
And those were Hell Knights. Hell Knights aren't no pushovers.
I understand. Oh.
We actually fought Hell Knights, have we?
Well, you guys haven't. We were there on the battlefield while you guys were taking care of business in the water plane.
Without during that exchange,
I've always wanted to mess with those guys too.
How do you know
Well,
about the? Oh, you know what? For some reason, you know what Hell Knights are.
Uh-huh.
They sound like tyrants, but you've never actually heard of Cheliax. You just know what Hell Knights are.
throughout
Yeah.
the entire conversation with like Gavilan mentioned, we haven't actually faced Nell Knights, have we? Without Raphael's mind goes the near death experience.
You flash back and you remember
Alec, yeah,
you remember Alec barely being stopped by the Teko Gakkai of Praedyth. And the
yeah,
line of "There are honor amongst these thieves."
Echo
Alec.
Genkai?
Teko Gakkai. You know, the
Taiko-
claw weapons that you fix onto your hands. Teko Gakkai or something.
Taiko King Cool.
Jackson.
Teko Gaki or something. I can't remember. They're basically extendable claws that reach out from your hands. It's what Praedyth uses.
The Kaki Genkai.
Becky
A
Genkai.
Genkai is a bloodline limit. That's not what Praedyth uses, but yeah, sure, let's go with that joke. It's Teko Gakkai or something like that. They're claws. Regardless. The new song being played is the Rising Fighting Spirit for some reason. Someone's
The
gonna
Rising-
be the next Hokage, I guess.
Mhm.
Anyways, do you have any more questions for Darius?
I think I'm fine. I think I'll just sit here and relax. You guys have any questions for me or for Gavilan who's here?
You're ignoring Ariel.
Oh, Ariel's there.
Yeah,
How do
Ariel
you?
was brought over there with,
Okay.
because Germana was introducing the friend she was brought in with.
Yeah. All right, Ariel. Oh, of course. Okay. How is the Explorer's Oath, Ariel?
Well,
terms
since
of-
our leader hasn't been around for the past few, however long it's been, pretty interesting.
How so?
Well, we've sort of not had a head, so we've sort of been deciding where we go on our own to explore places, and that's been going pretty well.
What sort of places have you went to?
Um,
If you want to divulge, of course, if you can.
I
You don't have
don't
to.
know if I'm at liberty to divulge
That-
that at this
that's-
moment in particular.
That's all right. And like, it seems like if it's exciting, it's like at least there's something good to do, you know. Or if
Oh,
it's like
this is
dangerous,
Ariel, by the way, and she says, "Oh, it's always very exciting." And
that's all.
with some daggers, thieves, tools, and magic, I'm always in my element.
Sounds pretty dangerous.
Yeah, dangerous and fun are sometimes interchangeable.
True. Were you also with Keonan, with Germana and Darius?
Yeah, me and Darius used to hunt demons for fun together on our off time.
Gotcha. Is that often? Is that often sort of like how you deal with over in the Explorer's Oath, or is that sort of like also you guys have been having to deal with?
Well, we are
Uh,
both worshippers of Kedifus, so that's a hobby and a holy duty. Our explorers, though,
yeah,
we're
yeah,
typically
gotcha.
scouts and espionage units.
That's good. That's cool. Sounds very secretive. No wonder why he can't divulge any information to us.
Yes, I'm not at liberty to disclose what I've learned yet, but when time comes, I'll be certain to share it.
Be sure to if you guys see any interesting new technology, yeah, be sure to alert the armory.
Oh,
We'll
yes.
look at it.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. I take a little bit of a swig and be like,
Sounds like you need to make another
feel-
fort save.
Oh, yeah, gosh darn it. I was about to ask for a dance, but okay.
Yeah,
I'll
you
do
can
it.
ask for a dance, but let's see how intoxicated you are while dancing.
How long has it been since his last drink?
Just a little intoxicated.
Yeah, I'm pretty intoxicated.
So,
I've had a
Gamelon,
good
who do you
couple-
want to talk to now?
Who is there? I'll talk to Invincible.
Invincible is outside in the stable. Also, you don't like the way your wife looks at that horse. That's a
Damn!
joke. That's a joke.
Word to deal with that horse. Punch fist.
But no, Lancelot is the person you can actually talk to. I just joke about that every time you want to talk to the horse.
Invincible is the name of the horse, so your wife can talk to Lancelot while you talk to the horse.
Hey, Lancelot's starting to settle down. He doesn't want to talk to your wife. He's not into that anymore.
Lancelot is settling down with the horse.
No, with
Yeah.
Delilah.
I know we had that entire mission with Delilah. Were you there, Keith? Or
No.
Maple, you, and I can't remember who else was his wingman for that.
Alright, fine. I'll talk to
Lancelot? Lancelot.
Petra.
Oh my gosh!
You can't talk with the Petra tries and bites you when you talk to her because she thinks you look tasty.
I talked to Trimrock.
Trimrock is currently smoking the biggest blunt you've ever seen. He's like, "Hey man, you want some?"
That's bigger than you. Where did you get all that?
You see, they sell it here by the barrel.
How did you roll it?
Well, you see, they sell giant scrolls. Do you think I'm technically creating a pesh bath for everyone here if I light this on fire?
Oh my god!
I think everyone needs to make me a fort save, actually, now that I'm saying this.
Why? Why did you do this? No, Trimrock.
I didn't do anything. This is not me.
I said Trimrock, not Gavilon.
Trimrock has a problem. He can't quit whenever he wants.
Oh no, I only rolled a 2. No.
Dude, this is a great blunt.
Okay, what happens to all of us, Matt?
Well, Trimrock is better than... I'm just going to give a 10 to all the mercenaries. Matt is doing fine. Matt doesn't notice anything. So does Graves. Graves doesn't notice anything. You two are tripping balls right now. Your wife's tripping balls too.
I hope.
And everyone else in the mercenary group is tripping balls right now. Except for Matt, Graves, and Trimrock.
No.
Well, I hope my wife's not. She's pregnant.
Well,
why
hate to break it to you. Your wife went upstairs, so she is not tripping balls right now.
Hooray, responsible woman.
What's
Well, what do you want to talk to Trimrock about now, Keith?
Now that you're high on balls.
Yeah, I'm not a house cat.
Yeah, man. Don't be part of the system. Be your own cat, man.
A damn lion.
Yeah. Dude, you ever seen a lion in Catapesh before? Those things are huge.
Can I pet your bird?
Oh yeah, Petra's a great bird. If you feed her raw meat, she purrs like a cat.
I don't have any meat on me.
Isn't your arm made out of meat?
My arm is made out of meat. You're right.
Oh wait, man, you probably shouldn't feed her your arm. I think they put the birds down when they get a taste for human. Or whatever you are.
Through pulling this butcher's cleaver through my arm.
What?
What?
The butcher's cleaver is like halfway in the air.
No.
Oh, so it's a good thing he told you you probably shouldn't then, right?
Oh no, he
Yes.
already chopped his arm off.
That is a very good thing.
He chopped his arm off.
No, he didn't quite yet. So,
Damn it.
man, what brings you here?
I wanted to pet the bird.
Oh, yeah. Dude, you should get
You
some
got
raw
arm
meat from
too.
the chicken. Yeah,
You
but
you got an arm too.
yeah, but she already takes bites from it all the time.
Exactly. That means she likes it. Come here, you.
No, man. You can also feed her a good berry.
What's a good berry?
He conjures up a berry. One of these. You want to try one, man?
I stare at it, and even in my immensely high state, I say, "Why did you tell me about this before I almost cut off my arm?"
Technically, I forgot I could do it.
I'm
They
staring at
wanted you
him.
to cut off your arm, Keith.
I'm
How do
looking
you
at
feel
him,
about
and now I'm
that?
looking at the butcher's knife.
Dude, just
That's
put
really
the...
cool. And
Yeah,
I take
you take a bite and it heals you up a bit, and it also takes, like, a mixture of all of the good berries. Welcome
Here
to
you go.
Goodberry, home of the Goodberry. May I take your order?
Stop
Primrock
talking to
says.
me, Berry. Here's your berry, Birdie. I'm trying
What?
to whistle. Hold on.
So, man, you seem like a cool man. You should come smoke pesh with me from time to time.
I'm
Seems like a
trying
cool
to
pet.
feed the bird.
Oh, right. I have some meat in my pocket. I forgot about that. And you feed Petra the meat, and you start petting it, and she actually does start purring like a house cat.
Let's see how long you do this.
Dude, it's not that funny.
No, I'm just happy that I'm paying the bird.
Oh,
What's
man. I
close
just
by here?
realized. Do you think I'm gonna get in trouble for lighting up this huge blunt?
Probably. Hey, what's this Los guy here?
Oh, this is my little mushroom leshy companion.
Whoa,
Look, Lolsh
wait,
has some little
hold
mushrooms
on.
for us to try.
How is a Lessie supposed to be a mushroom? They're fungi.
Oh yeah, here's a little fungi, huh?
But Lessies are plants. It's impossible. It is impossible for a Lessie to be a mushroom.
I don't know, man. Lolsh is just Lolsh.
Uh, whenever I see this cute little mushroom guy, all I can think of is for some reason the word gloosh.
Oh yeah, that's his older brother. His older
Who
brother's
is?
second cousin's brother-in-law's nephew's roommate's dog, twice removed. That's
Who
Lolsh.
is?
Lolsh. Or Gloosh.
Who's gloosh? Who's gloosh?
I don't know, man. Doesn't sound like much of any connection to me.
Hey, got any more of that pest?
Yeah, I've got barrels of it.
Let's
You just
light it
hear-
all at once.
You just hear
Nah,
Raphael's
man.
back
Do you
there.
know how much this cost me? It cost me like 2 gold per barrel.
That's literally nothing.
Dude, we also would get in trouble. We can't just go making people high without their consent.
Let's make this stuff so concentrated it becomes a gas crisis.
Dude. I think I
In
just
this
found a
economy?
brother.
Let's release toxins into the Tokyo subway system.
The hell is a Tokyo?
Gloosh.
Gloosh.
Gamelon is now on the floor.
You and Trim Rock are both tripping so hard. Meanwhile, everyone else is sobered up. Make me another fort save, Gamelon.
Okay.
I just realized how perfect that is.
What?
He's named Gloosh.
No, Losh is named.
Who named him Gloosh?
No. Trimrock named his mushroom lushy familiar Losh.
I know.
Where have I heard gloosh
Well,
before?
now you are no longer high, but you feel you've made a new friend in Trimrock Keep.
Oh no. because I feel like I'm gonna die.
Yeah, it's a really harsh come down from the high.
You
That's
got
why
calmed
Trimrock
down.
never comes down. He's always high. That's a secret, Cap. He's always high. Who's next on your list? Who do you want to talk to, Bartok?
Come
How
on,
about-
we know what things.
How
Yeah, go.
about Thorum the Mighty?
Bartok? We know you're
He
there.
seems like a very Bartok
Yeah,
type
just-
of fellow.
You
Thorum
literally
the
just
Mighty?
talked.
Yeah.
I think he might actually be working on his character. If he's working on his character, I'll excuse it and I'll pass the ball back to you, Sass. Or I can
Well,
pass it
now
to
that I-
Keat if you feel that you've taken up too many people so far.
No,
Well,
no.
now
he's
that I'm
good.
now that I'm high and dancing with Kimiko, what would you say I would meet up with? Now that
You're high dancing with Kimiko. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
happy
because
at the
of-
moment. So Keat, Gavilan, who do you want to talk to next?
I'm vomiting on the floor. Go back to Sass.
I'm dancing, man. What are you doing? Why?
I'm
So
vomiting on
after
the floor.
20 minutes of vomiting on the floor, you compose yourself again.
Okay. Where are you
I'm-
headed to, Mr. Gavilan?
I'm gonna go talk to my wife.
Your wife is currently upstairs. And the door
Damn.
is locked. And there's a note on the door saying, I can't believe you got high on Pesh. Don't talk to me for another 20 minutes.
Oh wow, this is a very healthy. This is a very healthy relationship.
Why just Matt destroy my paradise?
But wait,
Where
you've
no-
been vomiting on the floor for 20 minutes at least. You're probably good now.
No, I'm
You're
good.
good
I'm
now.
gonna go away. She's mad at me. I'm gonna go away. I'm gonna go talk to Thorum the Mighty.
Thorum the Mighty? You
Yeah.
approach the orc. He's standing there. He's a hefty guy, not quite as big as Graves. And he also has a holy symbol of Pharasma around his neck. And he says,
to me.
he sees you looking at it. It's like, this is a holy symbol of Pharasma. I am one of her clerics. How can I help you today, Mr. Gavilan? Oh, please don't tell me you've got another dead wife.
No, not yet.
What do you mean not yet? Actually, you know
I-
what? Pharasma probably knows what you mean by that, so I'm not going to question it.
Well, now that we've talked about dead spouses, how are you?
I'm doing well. You know, it's a wonderful day outside, and we're partying up like it's whatever year it is.
That's
Sounds like
great,
he's not very-
Raphael. Your turn.
What?
That's great, Raphael. Your turn.
Nah, not quite yet.
If you want it, okay, you can go ahead.
That's an interesting sword you got there.
It's a great axe.
That's an interesting Graves axe you got there.
Oh yeah, this thing, believe it or not, it's infused with some holy imagery of Pharasma on it.
Really? It looks like it's just a bunch of red squiggles.
Well, yes, to be fair, I have painted it so it dyes in with the blood. But yes, these are some holy symbols of Pharasma. You see, this is the picture of Pharasma being eaten by Grotus. This is the picture of Pharasma judging the final soul at the end of days. This is the picture of Pharasma being one of the first beings to enter into creation. You know, the regular.
Man,
Fair.
it's wild having a religion based around vor.
No,
What?
that's Grotus, his religion.
It seems like both. I mean, it's right there on your axe.
To be fair, that's just part of the divine prophecy of how things are going to happen at the end of everything.
Hot.
Why are you into vor, Gavilan?
Who said I was? You're the one with it on your axe.
You said
Yeah,
it was.
but
It
you're
was
the one
hot.
who said it was hot.
Well, yeah, your axe is made of fire.
Well, no, my axe has a flaming rune on it. Did you touch it? Are you bleeding?
Hot.
I just imagine you're touching it because you're still a little high and you cut yourself on it and you hit your hand is on fire a little bit now.
My
Hot.
blood is bustable now.
Hot.
You know what? He heals your hand. You probably should not. He heals your hand using magic, and he says you probably should not be touching weapons at this point in time.
You mean like this? And he just takes out his gun.
Please put that away.
Look, I can throw it around on my finger.
You
Oh, no.
fire it, and you hit Graves in the back, and he says, I swear to God, if I find out who did that, I'm going to start beating you senseless.
I am hiding behind the giant orc.
It was probably
Hey,
Gavilan.
Graves actually felt that.
Graves did actually feel that because he's not raging.
And
I need
as
a cannonball.
Raphael hears the bullet and hears Graves' thing, that's probably Gavilan's gun.
Raphael hears the cannon and gets Vietnam flashbacks.
Listen, I've heard that gun go off plenty of times. I wouldn't know where that comes from, okay?
And
That's
Graves,
Gavilan.
Graves looks at you and was like, you're positive it's Gavilan.
Listen, if it's maybe someone has his gun, but that's certainly his gun.
Okay. Okay,
That's what
Gavilan, you know what? I'm challenging you to a fair and honorable duel. Actually, probably not fair and honorable. I'm just gonna beat the shit out of you.
I'm hiding.
Coming out, you coward! And Thor says to you, well, you see, that you honestly might want to apologize to him. I know this is a new thing for you, but sometimes admitting when you're wrong is an important step to becoming a better person and leader.
I'm not responding to him because I'm hiding.
He steps to the right.
Oh no, you don't understand. I was not like behind him. I was literally hanging onto his armor on his back.
He turns around and points, here he is, Graves.
I didn't do it.
So Graves tries and tracks you down for about 20 minutes. You both find your way back here, and he's like, okay, fine. You get your way out of this one, Gavilan.
I was under the floorboards.
You were under the floorboards. No wonder he couldn't find you.
No one ever checks underneath the floorboards.
Especially when it's a crawl space underneath the floorboards.
Oh, I thought it was just like I'm really squeezed under there.
Yeah, that's what a crawl space is. You're squeezed
No,
under
crawl
there.
space does not get under there. No one was meant to be under this.
Well, yeah.
Sounds like the same, but the same difference. So to say.
Yeah, so, how are you liking Thor the Mighty, Gavilan?
Well, yeah, no, he's into some weird stuff, but he seems like a swell guy.
We called it hot, so it looks like you
Who do you want to talk to next, Gavilan?
No, I just went twice. Okay, I just went twice.
Fine, Sass, who do you want to talk to?
After I finish up dancing with Kimiko, she seems a little bit out of it because she's also high. So I lay her down and then I'll like sit her down on a table and be like, I'll be back. I'm just gonna talk around.
Is her on a table?
Yeah, you put her on a table so she can't accidentally harm herself.
Yeah.
You put baby in a corner.
And then I go off and be like, let's, I saw that Thorm dude talk to Gavilan. Why not talk to Odin? They seem like a bit of a pair, so to say.
Yes, they're brothers from different mothers.
Mm-hmm. They're brothers from different mothers. Odin with a Y. Let's
Odin
see.
with the Y. The Y is spelled with a Y and a Z.
Yep. Let's see this.
He has a negative wisdom, by the way.
He's rapper.
Oh,
Odin the Wise has a negative wisdom stat.
Let's see. He's a fellow wizard. I know he might not be the most intelligent of us, but then again,
no, he
I'm
is
not the most
very
wise.
intelligent, but he's not wise. Wisdom and
so I thought you said
intelligence.
he had a negative intelligence.
No,
Sorry.
he has a
yeah.
negative wisdom.
I don't have any buff in wisdom, so yeah, same here.
No, he has an 8. You have a 10.
Oh, true.
You haven't increased your wisdom?
Nope.
Why haven't
I
you
still-
done that?
Because other stats are more important to his build.
Oh. What other stats?
Dex, Con, he uses a lot of magic items, so he needs that magic item booster, Charisma.
Needs charisma?
Yeah, because that's where you get
Okay.
additional magic items from. Well,
Mm-hmm.
and that build was
Yeah.
originally
Would-
supposed to rock 12 of them a day, so he needs 16 at least.
I've been rocking with this build, yada yada. So I'm going now. I'm going to see. I'm going. Where is Odin? Odin.
He's
The why.
currently in the bar, with all of you guys partying, trying to make
Yeah.
sure his scythe doesn't actually fall and cut something in half.
Is he still high? Also,
Nah, he's not high.
gotcha. So here I am. A little bit. It's a little bit of a high, not as strong as before. A little bit of a stumble here, and not a stumble, but just like a little bit of like woozy in the head. But after I get to him, I'm like, "Hello, Mr. Odin. You and
Yes.
you and Thor- you and Thorm seem like you're pretty good pals. Where did you both come from?"
Well, we both come from the same tribe of orcs in Belkson, but we both actually come from backgrounds where we weren't originally raised in our tribes. I was adopted by a priest of Abadar, and Thorin was adopted by not the Callistrian, by Pharasman clerics in the city of Almas, actually. So we met there, and then we were journeying
Really?
to find our homeland, and we found out our people were being met with another warlord demanding they pay a certain sum of gold each month or be eradicated. Now,
Oh,
we're
geez.
outsiders, so we use a little bit of our earnings each month to pay for our clan's continued existence.
They're still being threatened?
Yep.
If only there was a 1,000 strong mercenary group that could do something about that.
We currently do not have any reason to go into Belkson, especially with our allies.
Well, we just got a reason right there.
No,
are they-
that's a
is your-
personal
is this-
matter, and our allies include Keonian, the enemies of Belkson Hold, and the Five King Mountains, the enemies of the Belkson Hold.
So they wouldn't let us in.
Not unless we had our own allies in Belkson.
Fair enough, fair enough. In terms of Belkson, I guess. You probably guys are part of Ambition's group, so to say.
Yes, we met up with them on our journey back to Almas, in where you guys ended up meeting them in Druma, I believe is the country we
Amazing.
met. So
I don't think I've ever met. Wait, have I met them, or is it
no,
before
you have
my
not
time?
met them. That was before your time, actually. So, we ended up having some journey against some Nihil forces in the plain of Lang, and ended up joining forces there. We have talked to Matt and the other leadership of the project about our plight. We tried to talk to Gavlon, but I think he fell asleep when we started talking to him the first time about it.
That often happens with them. If there's a way we can find a way to solve the problem,
We
that'd be
need some
great.
political influence in Belkson, so I can think of a few ways, but I've not convinced Matt or anyone else in that regard quite yet.
Does it involve some morally ambiguous activities?
Well, no. Actually, I was thinking we could make an alliance with the Burning Dawn tribe in Belkson.
And they're good. They're all right.
Yes, they're actually orcs that worship Sarenrae, believe it or not.
Huh. That's really interesting.
Yes.
Darren Ray Orcs. And you Thorm worships Pharasma.
And
you
I am a
worship
worshipper of Abadar.
truly. Amazing. Ah, how much money do you have to keep on making to help set up? Like, we're getting paid a lot. So I'm wondering how
That's
much.
a
I thought
little part of both of our salaries each week.
it has
We
to be
pay
maintained.
monthly. Yes.
Ah, jeez, that must be a big payment then.
Actually, we have it automatically deducted each month and automatically taken to our tribe's blackmailer.
Do you have a? Oh, jeez. Do you have an idea of how much money they've taken?
About 100,000 gold.
Okay, all right. It seems too bad, but it also feels like if it's gonna be a perpetual sort of thing, it seems like might as well find a way to resolve it without having to get all that money lost.
Well, yes, hopefully one day.
Hopefully one day. Hopefully one day. How do you guys feel about Alexander Romanov?
We prefer our new leader, personally.
I am pretty great.
No, not you. I see you under the crawl space, you little bird.
Don't
Let me.
I'm here.
Uh-huh. He's
Odin
just making
says
little
to
witty
you,
comments.
Gavilan. But yeah, no, actually, Graves went out into the city. He won't be back for like 20 minutes.
Well, in 20 minutes he'll be back. Don't tell him I'm here.
Well, actually, he'll probably just give up at about 18
Did
and
you
come back
fire
in
off
2.
that gun, Gavilan?
What gun?
Oh my
He was
gosh,
probably
Gavilan.
doing so in a reckless manner.
Well, it's a gun, so the answer is probably.
How
If
did
it
you?
was.
Well, I mean, not all gun use is reckless.
What
Yes, buddy.
what did you do? How did you get?
I didn't do anything.
That
Thorm
was
says,
clearly your
oh, he
gun.
was twirling it on his finger, and then it finally pulled the trigger and went right into Graves' spine.
I stomp on the floorboards.
You look
Right above
back.
his
You
beak.
idiot!
You
What are
look.
you doing?
You look back, but Gamelon has already dimmed door to somewhere else.
Do you dim door
Apologies,
out
Mr.
of the
Wall.
floorboards, or...
I'm
What do
under
you
the
dim door
snack
do?
table.
Under the staircase, you just become Harry Potter.
I'm under the snack table, underneath the little like cover of it.
No, you're in your room, but your wife is in
I'm
another
not
room.
going there. She's there, and she's apparently angry at me.
No, you
Yeah. So anyway,
teleport into the room, and she's no longer angry at you.
Okay.
hey, baby, how you feel about me now, baby?
Let's
Something
go
like that.
back.
Still
Trash-
pregnant.
Yeah. So in the midst of like, sorry about that, Mr. Odin. What causes you to think poorly, or at least not as well as Alexander, as say Matt, or
Well,
even
ambition
Gavilan?
is a good thing in moderation. Alexander believes in the teachings of Lubaiko. In other words, act with ambition or not at all. And sometimes acting with ambition is the worst case scenario. Matt seems to care more about morals than necessarily his own ambition nowadays, so it's a good change in leadership.
Could you tell me a situation where Alexander's ambition went too far in
Well, we
your
were originally
experience?
going to try and fight you guys for your bounties.
Oh, wow. Oh, well, thank God that we did. Sorry, thank Callistria that we didn't get into that situation.
Thorm says, well, I mean, if you worship Callistria, I think thank God would suffice. Well,
True.
goddess.
True.
You'd technically be
God,
misgendering her.
thank the goddess, thank the teat of the goddess that we're okay.
Yes.
So to say, yeah. Yeah.
I think
I wouldn't
Alexander
wanna-
actually saw how absurdly out of. I think Alexander thought you guys were so deranged he didn't want to risk a fight.
only by the power, so to say. Huh.
I think it was actually due to that farmer Bob guy you guys were traveling with for a while. I
That
think
could
he
be the
took
case.
one look at the guy and said, I ain't getting paid enough for crazy, and offered to join.
Wow. Who would have known that the way we peacefully united was because one dude was
Yep.
who
Farmer Bob is a
who's-
whole another level of crazy. Isn't that right, Will?
He's probably busy.
He's
Yeah.
crazy. He's crazier than the standard mercenary.
Farmer Bob does not recognize the IRS.
He does not.
To
He
be
does not
fair,
recognize
Gavlon,
them.
you don't recognize the IRS.
That's because
Oh,
I'm royalty. There's a difference.
Well, you
Listen.
are the IRS. You don't recognize yourself in the mirror. You look in the mirror, it's like, who's that Tengu? Why is he
He
fucking
is.
my wife?
Who's the
I am-
man in
I
the
am
mirror?
I am the man. I am the myth. I am the legend. I am the IRS.
I'm the IRS.
Turnip Boy
And I'm-
commits tax evasion. Maple's favorite video game.
Who are you? I'm from the Internal Revenue Service, and I've come to check your taxes. Slams the door.
All right then, Keith. What's
Yeah, but
happening with
Margaret
Gavilan?
has a.
What's
Yeah.
happening with What's happening with Gavilan and his wife? Time to turn stuff to you. Keith, you're there. Come
I'm
on,
here.
man. Yeah.
But I don't know what's going on. I'm not the man in charge of this universe.
Your
That-
wife is very superstitious about the pregnancy. You are getting blue-balled. I mean,
Oh.
in one
God.
regard.
What
Hey,
regard to that?
yes. Sounds like he got blue ball.
I mean, that's fine, I
Blew
guess.
his balls with the blue little ball sack and blue ball sack and everything
I
is blue
mean-
in his balls.
I mean, I am the world's least horniest bard.
Yeah.
Fine with this. But I'm gonna be a daddy.
You hurrah,
Technically, you
hurrah.
were a daddy 3 times over and you abandoned the kids. Are you gonna do the same
going-
thing here?
You were a mother 3 times over, and you abandoned all of them. You monster!
I'm gonna be a daddy this time and I'm gonna be a responsible daddy.
Have you been paying
She looked
child
at you
support for
as,
the other two?
No, they're dead. Remember, his entire hometown and Holm County was murdered?
He
Including...
never talks about it. He never concerned about it. He never gets sad over it. He's
Oh,
just
yeah,
like,
no, Matt is the one telling you this. Did you know Gavilan's technically orphaned 3 children and outlived 3 children already?
oh my
Well,
god,
3
what is he?
The important thing here is 3 that we know of.
3 that we know of, anyways. 3 that he knows of,
He-
anyways.
He how did they die?
Well, they were murdered.
Gavilan should be a better father. I hope well on his wife's and
Look,
her
sometimes your wife decides, no, I'm not going to make the suicidal decision to run away from the evil tyrant with you and our children. And, you know, you can't help but abandon them.
Can't help but abandon them.
Hate this plot point. I hate this plot point.
What happened to Keith? You gotta tell me what happened.
Oh, no, I'm talking about myself, actually. I miss Lapis and Percy. It's a good thing. Oh, by the way, my master plan. I told the King of Keonian using the Sending Stone what's going on. So Aurora should be on a boat back to Taldor with the kids at this point in time.
Okay, that's nice.
I made a one-off
So
joke.
she'll be a puppet empress there, which is a bit safer than being in Nihil's presence 24/7 with my kids.
It's kind of I don't want Nihil near my kids.
I did a one-off joke about Bard shenanigans, and Matt said, "Roll for children."
He does that often. You never notice that? It's like, oh, you make a little witty comment, and he just feels like, yeah, you have children now.
I didn't think it would lead to bastard children.
What session was this? You should have known this by like
Last week.
Last. You should have known this a far long time ago. Keith.
This is a bit beyond the usual consequences.
Keith, we've been with Matt for years. How do you not know he would have done this?
I like to improv, Keith. Also, that session was weird.
That was it. All our sessions are weird.
That one was particularly weird. We had a literal dick measuring contest that session.
Why?
One.
Why?
Because one of my players reminded me of the tradition.
Dick
Silent.
measuring.
11. The 12s are speaking.
Who did you face off against?
Well, no,
Mr.
the dick
Four.
measuring contest was against the D12.
Mr. 4 and Mr. 1.
I feel sorry whoever got in that one.
Yeah,
Carl
no,
on-
Carl impotent raged his way into 2 rerolls.
We
Why did you make this into something, Matt? Why are you making
Because it was
12
a
and 11
tradition long ago in the first go-through of Path to Create Nihil. And one of my players who was in that first go-through asked if he could keep that role. I'm like, fuck it, I forgot about that tradition.
Hey, I guess 11 is nice. Like,
11
it's-
is slightly above the lowest roll, which is a 10.
Silence 11. The 12s are speaking.
What do you mean it's a lower roll than a 10?
No, it's the second lowest roll. The lowest roll is a 10.
But that's a D12. What?
Yep. Yep.
Well,
The lowest
to be fair,
roll is a 1.
He
Wait, hold on.
got to roll 3 times.
Yes,
The lowest
because,
rolls are
you
one.
know... Yeah, no. The lowest rolled amongst your party.
Oh.
To be fair, one of them got to roll 3 times because he would not stop complaining about Roll20's dice screwing him over, which is the best way to get Roll20's dice to screw you over.
If I
Well,
got a
he
1,
got a
I'd be
10.
complaining
Okay, you got
too.
a 10. Listen, all the leaders of the Ice Peace organization are impressive
Are
down there.
frickin'
Okay?
hung, yeah.
Do I really have to find a way to up the performance now? Jesus.
No. You
Okay,
can just,
all good.
both of you can just suffer by not being good in bed. That's fine.
All good.
Excuse me, you're talking about the performancer here?
Not you. I'm talking about Raphael and Kimiko.
Yeah.
Yep.
22 and 21
Freaking,
is not that bad. Like, it's just-
Maximum Marital Problems is the new hot song coming this summer.
Listen, you're the one who's having marital problems, Pete.
Hey,
Not me.
Hey,
Hey, that's not true. Matt's the one having marital problems.
Okay, that's because you were forced to go away, or you're supposed to put them in location.
His marriage is a marital problem.
His marriage is a marital problem. To
You
him,
are a
actually.
marital
Aurora
problem,
is
Pete.
very happy with their marriage, but Matt dies a little inside every day.
Listen, if you set it up the way you set it up, then it's like that. Or at least Aurora, the way Aurora set it up. Yeah.
Look, Aurora's the true person in charge in that relationship. Yes, Matt can punch things into the next freaking universe, but Aurora is the one who holds the power in everything.
Supposedly. Well, does she have? She has her guards, but will they repel the 1,000-nation army?
Well, no, the reason
1,000 nation-
Aurora is
oh my
in
goodness.
charge is because Aurora is like the Empress and Matt's just some peasant from
Peasant.
Absalom.
But people like Matt. They like
People
him,
do like
you know?
Matt, but you know, politically speaking, Matt is only the emperor as long as, you know, Aurora decides to not get a divorce.
She can.
But also, I would also like to point out one other thing about this whole arrangement is that the nation of Taldor is not the most open-minded. Even lore-wise, their first empress was a mistake considered worth rebelling over.
Woo-hoo. It takes a while, you know.
But
You
to be
can't
fair, it is
automatically
based
do-
off of the Roman Empire, so that makes sense, considering paterfamilias is what the Roman household
We
was based
can't.
off of.
What we're supporting the Romans in their heyday? Oh, jeez.
No, technically it's more like the Byzantine Empire, because it's the eastern half of the empire that didn't fall into Cheliax.
We're supporting Greek people? Oh, jeez.
The Greek, I'd rather die.
Oh no, I want to die.
You didn't tell me we were supporting the Greeks.
Even though technically Taldor is the eastern part of the empire, they still have their cities based off of the western cities of the empire.
Ew. Matt's the king Greek. Yeah.
Technically, Matt is a Viking that married into the royal family of the Byzantine Empire.
He's a
Wow.
Venegar or whatever they were called.
Varangier.
Thank you, Sash.
Varangian. All good. Whatever those pesky Greek like to call their Viking men and guard, yada yada. So
Fun
apparently
fact.
it's like
Fun fact:
Yeah?
the actual traditional Pathfinder lore canons, Emperor's Royal Guard is known as the Ulfin Guard, and they serve for about a year, then take as much treasure as they can carry from within the vault.
basically like the Varangians.
How
Okay.
do these countries not just go immediately bankrupt? Why are they all stupid?
Listen,
Well, to be fair, they're not allowed to take a bag of holding into the vault.
Yeah, but these
True.
guys are like level 20 strength boys. They could
Oh,
probably
no,
carry...
no. The Ulfin Guard are like level 10, 12, which is still scary in terms of Pathfinder, but it's not like
it's
20.
scary, but not as scary as us. Right?
Actually, about as scary as you guys.
What? I thought
Also-
we're level 13.
No,
Let's
you're
say
level
there's, like,
12 now.
Let's say there's like
What?
20 of them. Every year they walk into the vault, grab maybe 20 pounds and walk out.
They
You do that
typically
for
only serve a year. Also, they
Oh,
don't grab 20
okay.
pounds. They grab a handful of items. Or a couple handfuls of items.
exact gold heavy.
Go, Teddy, go.
Eventually, you're gonna start realizing that things are getting a
Listen,
bit.
they don't take everything. If they took everything, then they wouldn't be a country, right?
Well, you say that.
Well,
But
there is
you're-
a reason why the Ulfin Guard are not used in this particular version of the setting. Lion Knights and Lion Blades are cheaper.
Lions and devils and hells.
Oh
Hell
my!
Knights.
Lions and Eagles and Hells, oh my.
Oh my. What level are they? Are they level 6 or 5?
At least level 10. For all of
Oh.
those.
Wait. Okay.
Yep.
So the Wolfen cost more, but they're level 10.
They
But the
also
hell-
typically only serve a year and aren't entirely loyal to the Empire. It's a really bad system.
Yeah, that is true. There were Varangians who did stray away and tried to make their own thing.
Yep.
What's your in terms of like what's it called? I was about to say Eagle Knights.
Eagle Knights are level 10 too, because they're at least equal to Hell Knights, if not better.
Yeah. This whole thing with the knight system sounds like they're powerful and they could probably take us in the fight.
Yes.
How could they take us in a fight at level 10?
Multiple of them, like an army of them. It's not just that they're level 10. It's also that they're numerous.
Yes.
I could take an army.
You could take a level. You could take a
like
5
level
over 10,
like
but we
level
can't take-
CR level 25 Matt and Gavelon. Okay, Matt Gavelon. I'll take the 1,000 on the right, you take the 1,000 on the left.
Yeah,
Gavelon
that's the
would
deal.
go. Gavelon?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Gavelon has teleported to Gabby Land and
Gaffy Land.
That's like, fine, I want to take on 2,000 myself anyways.
I'm scraping a pirate king / actual king / emperor of a continent / god / whatever I
Should
wind up.
should we make it a scenario where at the end we have to face off like 6,000 Hell Knights? and
Nah,
we have
that's
to-
just a joke, because it's like, fuck you, I want 1,001, that's the spirit. But I forgot
Listen.
who I was talking about.
Once we're
Yeah,
level
but-
20, we can do really cool things.
Like
And-
summon meteor swarms to destroy
Yeah.
entire cities and kill millions.
Yeah,
Or just do
Uh,
nothing all day.
maybe not kill cities, just the Hell Knights that are attacking us, you know?
And their family and children.
I will destroy all who oppose me and curse their bloodlines for all time.
Listen,
You know,
Maybe we're
I
going a
like
bit
to
too
have
far.
I like to have a feeling that when Gavilan is truly drunk, he becomes full dictator.
not
I
only
will
is he a
create
racist,
infinite copies of
in
me
that-
just
that
so they
early-
can all jaywalk.
in that earlier thing where you said he was racist, he was also spouting off, Hitler quotes and everything. Matt,
No, not quite that far. He's not a Nazi. He's just a little racist against
he's
the
just an
elves.
Italian. You can make him Italian, right?
No, he's not
just
Italian. He's
Italian.
Asian.
Look,
He's
he's not racist,
Asian.
he's Italian.
Oh, he can make him. You can make him one of those
He's Emperor
Chinese emperors.
Hirohito.
Oh, you can make him Japanese if you like to.
Well, I mean,
but
technically,
Hirohito was the
Tangor.
guy who, in that situation, it was technically the military more than Hirohito who were running things. So you're saying he's a pushover?
Yes, I'm sure
I am
Hirohito-
saying that Gavilan is a pushover and will trust his advisor's words because that's entirely what Gavilan does on a day-to-day basis.
True.
I will create 1,000 versions of myself, and they will all jaywalk at once.
But if they all jaywalk at once, wouldn't that just disrupt traffic everywhere?
Yes, my plan, and then I'll become a lich from the evil.
The infinite
Once it gets level
jaywalk.
20,
Freaking
There is no more evil act.
then the infinite jaywalk.
now let's groove tonight. Da, 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 da.
You know, you guys
Yeah.
are staying at the toughest bar on the wharf, and you see two Girl Scouts knife fighting in the corner.
Ah!
If you know where that is from, I will give you 2 hero points next week.
I know where it's from.
I wasn't paying attention.
Not you, because I showed that to you personally. The
I
two
wasn't
girl,
paying attention.
it was the toughest bar on the wharf, and there's 2 Girl Scouts getting into a knife fight in the corner. Where's that from?
That sounds vaguely familiar, but I'm afraid I can't place it.
Surely you can't be serious.
Is it like fucking Airplane?
It is Airplane, yes. The 2 Girl Scouts are playing a game of cards in Vietnam, in the bar in Vietnam, and then one of them realizes the other is cheating, and they start knife fighting each other in the background of the scene where they're dancing and falling in love.
I've always wanted to see Top Secret.
Have you seen Airplane, Sass?
No.
Well, that is a shame.
It's not that good.
It is amazing. What are you talking about? It's the best comedy movie of all time.
Keith, have you
honest-
ever seen Airplane?
That's a bit of a bold claim.
Keith, have
Yeah,
you ever seen
and it's
O.J.
100%
Simpson and
true.
Make It Done?
No.
Oh no,
I want to see Top
Bonus
Secret.
Tuba movie is fantastic.
No,
Have you seen-
fucking
have you seen-
weeb.
have you seen,
Airplane's a classic. You wouldn't even have Konosuba if it wasn't for Airplane. They invented the parody genre, you dunce.
Have you seen Top Secret, Matt?
I have seen Top Secret. It's not as good as Airplane.
I want. Well, you can be wrong if you want.
That's the one. That's the James Bond parody starring Leslie Nielsen, right?
No, I don't remember who stars it, but it's another one of their movies.
Who's
Yeah,
Leslie Nielsen?
the white-haired guy who plays
I
the
know,
doctor.
I'm joking. I know.
I'm pretty
He's
sure
the guy
that's
who
it.
says, "I'm Shirley. Call me Shirley." Said
Oh, he's the
Shirley.
guy who says, "Surely you." He's the guy when you say, "Surely you can't be serious." He says, "I am serious."
He
and don't
says
call me
he's
Shirley."
yes. My name is Shirley. Yes. Thank you.
I'm a locksmith, and I'm a locksmith.
Top Secret. No, Top Secret isn't. Top Top Secret isn't what I'm thinking of. There's a James Bond parody starring Leslie Nielsen, so I'm thinking of a different parody movie.
Okay. My
I think
Sometimes-
we're done for the night. I think that's what I'm coming to the conclusion of, though.
Hooray!
So, everyone, we'll see you next week for some more fun and spending gold. You guys have a wonderful weekend, and happy Memorial Day